Lab Show.
So bright, so sure, lovely words describe how love goes. This love keeps hurting in a soulful flow. We only get one moment. Tonight is my time, I can show this. My love for you, I can't control it. Give me your heart, let me hold it. Focus. Look into your eyes and you know this. Focus. Ain't shit better than me. I'm the dopest, dopest. Focus. Look into your eyes and you know this, Focus. Yes. Ain't shit better than me. I'm the dopest, dopest. Focus. Together. Take it slow. We'll come back. Start to grow. Side by side. Years with chills. Moments like this, it makes my life feel. Now that that's good. Look into your eyes and you know this, Focus. Ain't shit better than me. I'm the dopest, Focus. Look into your eyes and you know this, Focus. Yeah. Ain't shit better than me. I'm the dopest, Focus.
We're lost in the sound, got the lights down low, music filling the air, feel the vibe slow, let go you care. Girl, you know the night is young, let's make it hot. Show me how you work it with a giddy up. On the groove, all night long, baby, just let your body move. Got the lights down low, music filling the air, feel the vibe flow, let go you care. Girl, you know the night is young, let's make it hot. Show me how you work it, baby, give all you got. Let's dance to the rhythm, swing with the beat, invite. Let your body keep it on for me. We gotta own the night.
MIDI Lab Show. We back.
MIDI Lab.
We back.
In this thing.
Man, welcome
family.
welcome to another episode of the MIDI Lab Show. I am the co-host, L.Chatman Jr. I'm in the building with my brothers. Mike G is backstage still, but he'll be coming up shortly. We got my brother in the building, Xtra Credits. And we got 18 Rabbit and Jaguar, all right?
Hey.
What's up with my fellas, man? What's up?
What's good?
Life is good, man. It's
You call
another
that
day.
man Jaguar right? Jaguar Paul, you mean?
Yeah, did I say right? What did
Jaguar,
I say?
right? Hey, he's spitting on Tandres already. X, we ain't even got into it yet. Hey, we ain't even got into it.
Hey, so 18, we got a guest coming on tonight, bro.
Oh yes, of course, man. We got OG PeeWee, the Dangerous Crew, a Digital Underground. You know what I'm saying? Shit. He did records for Tupac, for Too Short, for Shock G, for Spice One. I mean, like really, if there was a Dr. Dre of the North, this would have been the cat of the North, Dr. Dre. Because he worked with everybody. Everybody had to come get a beat from OG PeeWee.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
Productions.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
I can't wait to talk to bro.
Yeah.
You know, microphone kind of tripping though. So this is the end of season 1, huh? Extra.
Wow.
I gotta say,
Yes,
this is kind of like the I've been trying to do like a podcast setting for since 2016, and this has been the longest run. I tried a podcast last year, beginning of this year, really didn't go the way it's planned.
Talk about it.
But it's all good, bro,
Talk
because
about it.
you know I got my fellas with me, and it's a beautiful thing, man. So I'm just glad to be able to do this every Thursday and be consecutive. So I'm very thankful, and I can't wait to keep growing with y'all, man.
Hey, L, that's the best said right there, man. Stepping stones.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I mean, our first couple of episodes was a little rough with the audio and, you know, trying to understand, you know, but as we progress, it's just going to get better and better, man. And we just going to keep grabbing, you know, guests and also we're going to be working on the MIDI Lab sessions where we're going to be in the studio remotely making music, you know. So that's going to be kind of dope.
I can't wait.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? 18 was like
all I heard.
Yeah.
All I heard was you gave the rest a try, now get the best a try. That's all I heard. Thank you, brother.
For sure.
That's all I heard.
So I kind of want to get anybody that's watching, hit us in the chat. We appreciate you watching tonight, man. You are the co-host of the show, so we love that. Talk to us in the chat. If you are on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and leave us a comment or in the chat as well, and you know we'll talk back. So you know, and you know what, Extra, you in charge, bro, because you know the chat, bro, like we was talking earlier.
Am I in charge?
Yeah, bro.
Me?
Bro,
He giving you extra credit.
Extra.
Man, I feel like old girl. I feel like old girl in Hustle and Flow. I'm in charge. I'm in charge.
You in charge,
Hard
bro.
out here for X.
I'm in charge. All
Right.
right.
I'm
charge,
kicking back. I'm gonna just kind of be on the steering wheel on the concepts and the topics, and I think I picked some pretty cool topics to talk about. You know, we're waiting on, like I said, we're waiting on Mike G to get here, and we also waiting on OG PeeWee to join. You know, and have a explosive conversation. So I'm a like I was scrolling on Instagram and you know I follow Richie Rich. Richie Rich is probably like one of my favorite East Oakland rappers. You know, do G's get to go to heaven? You know what I'm saying? He worked with Pac and stuff like that. And you know I have a real sentiment when it comes to the DSPs and independent and because we all kind of come from that era of selling whether it's out the trunk, whatever it is, right? And I feel like Richie Rich, he hit it right on the head. So I'm gonna just show this clip real quick, and then we can kind of just, you know what I'm saying, start it up. You feel me? All right, here we go.
About DMs about, hey, when is it coming to the streaming sites? It's gonna come to the streaming sites when it leaves the paying site. You feel me? When are you gonna get up and go to work and put in all your work for free? When are you gonna get up off your ass, go to your job, drive down the freeway, go in there and do whatever the fuck it is you do every day, and at the end of the week, you don't get no money? When are you gonna do that? Because that's literally what you are asking me to do. Put in my work, go make an album, record it, mix it, pay for studio time, and all this other shit, and then give it to the streaming sites so they can give it to you for free. F that. F that. I'm not giving it to the streaming sites first. It will make it to the streaming sites, but not before it makes it to the site where people who don't have a problem paying for the art shop at. And I'm sorry for all the people who downloaded it who don't know how to work even. We're going to get through that. But I'm telling you, I can't make this music for you and give it to you.
The MIDI Lab Show.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Man, you're muted, L. But yeah, that's I agree.
This dick ain't for free.
That's I completely subscribe to that frequency that he's on and what he's saying. So shout out to PeeWee in the chat.
Hey, it's like if you knew better, you do better, right? So if you got somebody speaking some positivity to you and you didn't know that, and you thought, hey, let me just get this album done so I could go put it on wax. I know the streaming sites is free, but I'll get my views and I'll get this. Then you hear it here first, loud and clear. Don't take a deep breath, take some patience. Put it on the sites and allow people to appreciate the artistry first, and then back in that.
Well, I mean, I just think that right now it's such a the payouts are so minimal when it comes to the DSPs. So when it's someone like Richie Rich that came from Def Jam and did it independently, and so he has both sides of the spectrum. So DSPs it's like there's really no real consistent bread with that. I mean, I'm sure he gets consistent checks from his records and having publishing and all that, but just dropping a new project and just giving it out for free, I understand why he's doing. Even he got a new album out, it's called Richard. I haven't heard it, you know what I'm saying, and I haven't purchased it yet because it's offer based. So I guess you got to actually submit an offer to even .biz or whatever, and if they accept your offer, then you get you'll be able to either download the album and enjoy it privately, you know what I'm saying, versus it being on Apple Music or Spotify. So that
kind of makes it like an NFT type thing, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the hustle. Like our boy Nips did the same thing with that album. He went out to Crenshaw, had the copies like we did out the trunk, and popped them out for $100 a piece. And he said, if you mess with my art, then here. And
exactly. Proud to pay.
Jigga went over there and bought 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? Show love to the artists that you appreciate, one way or another.
Yeah, facts. So I think that more artists should really lean in that direction of actually putting out their music and going through a company like even.biz, or have your own website, and have people download your music right there off your website. You got your merchandise right there. You got your all your merch there. You got your music right there, downloads. You got your, like, that's what I want to see, more people coming into 2025, more artists actually creating their own lane and creating their own platform. Like we have baymerica.com. So, we're going to be doing shows exclusively on baymerica.com because we want folks to see the site, the store, enjoy the store, listen to us going live or whatever it is. Like, build your own portal, you know what I'm saying? And create your own lane, All right. Sometimes I'll be a little long-winded.
Hey, no, it's all needed, you know what I'm saying? And if I watch a show when we in it and what's going on, ask in the chat. We ain't stingy with it. We want everybody to learn and grow. We for the culture.
Yeah, facts.
That's
though.
real. That's
Hey,
real.
now, Extra. I told you I wasn't touching the chat, bro. So I think we got a few.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah.
got a few chats. Go ahead, bro.
Well, there are a couple of those are repeated, so I didn't.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna step off,
trust
bro.
me,
I'm gonna let you handle it.
I'm on top of it.
Shout out Alan.
Marcus Allen.
I'm on top of it.
Oh yeah,
Shout out
to
Marcus Allen. Shout out Venice. Shout out PeeWee. Shout out Ego in the chat, blowing it up. That's what's up.
Off the Richter one time.
Off the Richter,
You know
yes,
what I'm saying? One time, one Tilly.
for sure. So Extra, I mean, how do you feel about it, bro? Because I mean, you have like a project out or a few projects on DSPs. I mean, how do you feel about what Richie Rich was saying?
I respect Richie Rich because I bought a couple Richie Rich albums. You know, in the early phases, the game related. I'm not game related. What was it? Was it game related?
I just remember
Season Veteran. Season Veteran.
Def Jam. Yeah.
Season Veteran. I bought that album, but I bought an album before that. It was like a drawing. Somebody drew it on there. It had like 40 ounce on there. There was a few other.
He's the original 415 back in the day, Bay Area.
Right. And he had the 41510 imprint. And that's the one that I bought. Anyway, I'm saying all that to say, hey, I respect Richie Rich enough that I bought his albums in the past that I'll buy his albums in the future. Because all it is just the same type of karma and energy that you would want to come back to yourself as an artist. You want people to buy your album just like you would buy Meg Thee Stallion or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you do that is if you give out that energy that you want.
So I mean, but a lot of folks don't buy music anymore. They're cool.
It's a
with
lost.
Apple.
It's a lost art because it was wiped out, kind of like 8 tracks or like regular cassette tapes. Like we had Hastings, we even at Best Buy, and they still got albums and stuff. But that's what we leaned for. Like there was no platform like that on internet unless we was downloading, pirating. You know what I'm saying? LimeWire, old schools. But it was easier to give out because you went and bought that album.
Right. I mean, it was a certain type of aesthetic when you went to go purchase an album. You know, like when Nas came out. You know what I'm saying? Or when the GLP came out. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things where you go to the record store, you go to Sam Goody, or you go to, I know I'm showing my age, but Sam Goody Warehouse.
Sam Goody.
You feel me?
All of it.
You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like a little like you know what I'm saying? We used to be, you know, in Sacramento, we used to be at Virgin Records, you know what I'm saying, at Art and Fair Mall, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? They had, you could actually you could actually listen to the record. You could actually listen to that whole album. You feel me? Like at Virgin Records, bro. Like that. No, excuse me, that was on Art. But I just think that's I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I know that the DSPs and Spotify is kind of like the go-to. I just feel that that's whack, man. I feel that artists should actually, you know, the artists that really want to write and produce, create creatively and make art, I feel like it should be for sale, man. I feel like it's better than the DSPs when an artist is putting that amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Because everything he said in there, you know, you got to pay for the studio time. You got to pay for the music video. You got to pay for the advertisement. You got to do all. You got to buy the fit. You got to grab the model. You got to grab the model. You haven't
even talked about paying for studio time and paying for
tracks.
That's what I'm
saying. Like exactly. So why not have something like Even.biz in the culture and that be the go-to first, and then when the music has kind of ran its course for however long, you know what I'm saying? Then okay, put it on DSPs, because you know what I'm saying. I want to see artists get paid. Artists and producers, I want to see them get paid. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? So you know, still waiting on Mike G to join the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, 18. Did you need to assist OG PeeWee to get on the main stage?
Yeah. Is he not in the back?
Nah, he's not backstage.
Okay.
It's only Mike G right now. We just waiting on Mike G. I mean, we could keep going with the show.
On IG Live too, by the way.
Dope. Shout out to everybody on IG Live, man, that's watching this. You know what I'm saying, watching the show. So shout out to everybody that's in the building that's watching, man, on YouTube and also on Facebook. It's dope, man. That y'all taking time on a Thursday evening to check us out, man. It's dope. So I guess I'll roll into the next clip. The next clip is really Lil Wayne. He kind of responded to the Kendrick Lamar situation, and I thought it was kind of important to kind of just kind of bring a little bit of a clip, and we could just open up and discuss it. Anybody in the chat that want to feel, you know what I'm saying, speak their piece, please.
So we can't call him Harold Wayne anymore. We can't say Harold Wayne.
Time out. I'm feeling X-rated about this whole thing, dog. I'm about to touch it like you did, bruh.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm feeling X-rated. Hey, I fuck with Wayne, but when I say it and bring it full circle, you're gonna be like, damn, you right. But let's run it. Let's
pull it up.
The backstory of this, but what Kendrick Lamar, what his lyrics were about you. What can you explain? I'll just quickly read them. I know you know them. I used to bump that Carter 3. Okay. I used to bump that Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down, from Kendrick Lamar. Let Lil Wayne down. And I don't really understand that. Help me out. What was that about?
That was my first time hearing it. But I think he just, I think he's a fan, like I'm a fan of his music. Sure. He's a fan of mine. Yeah. I think
he's definitely a fan of yours. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he just mean by he saw what everybody else he saw how much it meant to me. And I think that's all he mean is that, I don't think it, and when we speak, and obviously he can't control that. And, so he didn't let me know. It ain't like he can control it or nothing. And also I've spoken to him and I wished him all the best and told him he better kill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you better kill it. You gotta kill it.
The MIDI Lab Show.
So I want to hear from you, Jack. I want to hear from you, Jack. What you got to say about that?
Y'all ready?
Yeah. Go ahead, dog.
All right. Just like my man Xtra Credits said and alluded to and opened my eyes is, all right, I rock with Wayne. This is my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I've had to go to bat for him plenty of times on plenty of topics where he done said some Kanye things. Now, it's cool. I'm glad he responded. That's awesome. But just as my man X said, how you gonna give it to Skip? Didn't Skip, you know what I'm saying? Didn't Skip do that same shit to my man Sharp? Like try to put Sharp out. Come on, Skip. Come on.
Shit.
So
talk that shit.
Wayne, you got all this energy for the culture. You got all these people shouting out. You got Joe Budden. You got so many platforms, like my man X was saying. And you gonna give it to Skip, who knows nothing about the culture except for Wayne. This man asked questions during the interview and was more confused than Wayne. And I actually I don't even take it from Wayne because I've heard plenty of interviews and seen this man talk about, I don't listen to music when I rock around. Like I'm just being me. I don't listen to what other people are saying. So it puts into perspective how his boys could be like, oh yeah, you talk about you. And then his response, rather than actually hearing it on the album and having your own take to it. So Skip didn't, it seemed like Skip was sitting there baiting him, trying to get more out of it because he got the exclusive, which is all he cared about. Didn't care about no culture. But that's how I had to touch it. I had to go X Factor on it.
No, I dig it. What do you got to say about it, Extra? What you got to say about it, Extra? I want to hear what you got to say.
Let's see. Safe is what I'll say first. Let's have peace and level heads will prevail. I mean, that's more so what I'm seeing right now. Nobody wants to go at one another. I don't think either of them wants that. The way that Wayne's speaking, I think that's pretty. I think that's him talking. That's genuine. I think that's him talking. So with that said, I'll just say that it was a safe answer more than a controversial one. It was this wasn't for today. Now I hope he doesn't throw a stone and hide his hand. Though. What I mean by that is that I hope he doesn't say this and then run and do a diss track or some weird shit, and then I gotta go. Why'd you do it like that? You know, like quit tearing your legacy up. Right? Don't tear your legacy up. All right. Listen, it's intact. It's like Jordan in his 40s playing for the Wizards. It's like, why?
Right.
You don't have to.
Go play golf, nigga.
You don't have to. Go play golf, nigga. Go play tiddlywinks or some shit that you like to bet on, nigga. Get out of here. Sit backgammon or something, nigga, that you could go bet on or something, right? Get out the way. Don't ruin your legacy trying to dunk and you ain't got no knees. Come on, man. Don't make me go.
I mean, I want to say that I think that that Wayne was respectful. The one thing that I didn't really care for is when he said he hadn't heard it. It was his first time. I mean, come on.
Yeah, come on. See, the safe, you know what I'm saying? Right? The safe pineapples. He said pineapples right there.
Yeah, like
you know?
he said he hadn't heard it is the first time. I mean, come on, dog.
Come on.
I actually kind of low key. I actually believe it. Like only like real low key.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason is because, like I said before, I done seen plenty of interviews and plenty of things go over his head that all he had to do was listen to a track. But he'd be like, I don't listen to music. I don't even listen to my music. Well, I'm gonna listen to your music for.
Yeah. What the
Wayne?
I don't know, man.
That's a Wayne quotable.
Yeah, I've heard that before, that he doesn't really listen to other artists and stuff like that. Raekwon has actually said that too. When he's in album mode, he doesn't listen to other people or listen to other artists, and I respect that. But I mean, come on, you know, then that makes it that kind of makes his tweet sound kind of
sloppy,
stupid, right?
Messy.
Yeah, like his tweet was, you know, don't wake up the beast and all that. Well, bro, if you would have listened to the lyrics, if you would have listened to the
his boys got him gassed up.
I guess so, bro.
Bob. Big facts.
And then we seen all that. Like, it's the first time I seen all this soft shit in my life. I never, you know what I'm saying, from the 90s, I have never seen rappers get on and go, hey, yeah, it should be Wayne's, it should be this. Like, what in the what are you talking about? Like, it should not be anybody's except for who earns it. And it don't matter.
It's what I've been saying though.
With the internet.
We all been saying it. We've all been saying it to a degree. Because I just heard you, Jaguar Park. You just said Wayne is one of my goats, and it's hard to say that, and you got people criticizing on that level. Like you just
what's up, Mike G?
See how much of a slap in the face that is? That's crazy. Mike Genius in the building.
Mike Genius.
Hey. That's my mic.
That's my mic, man. My mic, man.
With all that fake shit.
My mic.
And you want to play with.
Hey.
No, I'm listening, bro. Keep going.
No,
I mean that's just about full circle.
I just feel like with the tweet. I mean, the tweet doesn't make any sense based off of what he said in that interview. Yes, I do agree that it was very safe. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me add to that. Also, Wayne said he didn't see that when he said in a tweet or whatever he wrote in the caption where he said, "What did I do?" Do y'all remember that? I need to just stay out of the way. This, that. So you didn't see it, bro?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
It's what I'm saying. It was what was related to him. Like his boys get, hey, I done heard everybody talk about GMX. You know that he ditched. They say he ditched you, and then he go on like, "Hey man, what did I do?" Like it makes sense in that fashion.
So
him being
is that confirmed? Okay.
I don't condone it. I don't condone it by a motherfucking red penny, but
and that's what I was going to ask you. If you were Lil Wayne, would you take your homeboy saying to you, "Hey, kids, this shit, blah, 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 blah." You're gonna be like, "Nah, where's the? Let me see." Right?
Yeah.
Show me the report.
Hey, 50-50, because you would hope that the niggas that's in your circle is only gonna keep it real with you. And you know, if Matt Main or somebody close to that nigga went to him like, "Hey, man," then he's gonna take what they say full front without even going to look at it. Like, "Hey, y'all better calm down. My niggas talking that shit. Hey, y'all niggas don't need to get on it." Type. But then for him to say it. To me, it was like he listened to it, did it, and then made the tweet. Made perfect sense. But after seeing the interview, that's the perspective. That's the bubble.
What's up, Mike G? What you got to say, Mike?
I don't know, man.
Trying to cut your mic up. Cut your mic up a little bit.
How's this? You hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. What's up, Mike?
I mean, I was trying to play, low key a little bit, man.
No, you can't. Not on the MIDI Lab Show.
Not when your face live.
I don't know. The first time I heard the line, I thought he was taking shots a little bit.
Okay, that.
Yeah.
Hey, but on the interview, did you see the interview with Skip?
Came back, but remember when he came back, he said the only dude that congratulated him was Nas, bro.
Correct.
Like that was so basically what he's saying to me. What he was saying is everybody else hating the fact that I got the #1 spot.
Yeah,
everybody else hating on this, including Lil Wayne, essentially is kind of what I felt like he was saying. Then I went back and listened to it again, and I was like, maybe he wasn't taking shots. Maybe he was just like, I wish more people would have congratulated me. Like
so stray shots.
This is a hard spot to get to, and for only one dude to reach out to me, I feel bad, and I feel even worse that a dude that I'm good with had to suffer for me to get the #1 spot. And I really, I feel like that was more what he was saying. And Lil Wayne was very reactionary when he hit that tweet right away, man. That wasn't a respond. That wasn't a take a moment, respond to everything. That was I'm a react mode right now. And then later had a chance to dial it back and was like, because everybody's talking about, oh, is he going to drop a diss? He thought about it and like, I'm not dissing, dude, man. Like that makes no sense. People at the top shouldn't be taking shots at each other like that. They should be helping each other,
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I mean,
I'm kind of hoping he brings it
why
out.
the safe word happened.
You said
exactly why the safe
I think a lot of people want to see K-Dot bring Wayne out. I mean that. Well, what would Wayne actually? What do you guys think that Wayne?
I think they would do Mona Lisa because it's never been performed ever live in a concert. Because Wayne has said that Wayne's freestyle, so it's so intricate that he can't remember the words and lyrics to it, and that's why it's never been performed like verbatim. Fans be shouting it out, Mona Lisa. He'd do something else. So I think that. I thought, first of all, before everybody was hating, I'm like, dope, K-Dot got it. I bet he gonna bring Wayne out. It's in New Orleans. I had that energy. And then the next morning to be received with the opposite energy of he doesn't deserve it. And then I'm like, damn, I wouldn't even fault K-Dot for not bringing him out now just because people are like, oh, you have to. You better bring Lil Wayne out. And I'm not gonna do the fuck you say, nigga, fuck you. You already seen what happened, right? Stop playing with me, nigga. So, I mean, on principle, I would understand if he don't bring him out now. But I really thought that, it was underlined. It was going to happen.
Right.
No, absolutely.
I feel that. That's
no, go ahead, Extra.
Hey, Marcus Allen said Jaguar Pods talk facts, man. So let him cook. Let him cook. Continue. Brother, I cannot. Continue. So... yeah. What else you got? What else you got for me, Jack? What else you got?
I mean, that pretty much sums it. That sums it right there. That's the sum of the facts. Is my man sat here and gave you flowers on They Ain't Like Us, sitting here talking about how Drake used you and put your name in higher spirits, and then in the next track gave you homage, talking about damn. I worked so damn hard and doing what I needed to do, standing on business, and irony, my hard work let my idol down. It made my idol cry. I made my idol cry.
Talk that shit, bro. Talk that shit.
I mean, he just be spit it real.
L, what you got?
Now we're trying to get OG PeeWee in the building. That's what we working on.
You can't comment on.
No, I can't comment. Yeah, I can comment. I feel that. I hope I'm not repeating myself, but I feel like Lil Wayne jumped out the window. I feel that K-Dot was not disrespecting Wayne. I think it was a clever bar. At the same time, I don't think he was taking a shot at him. But I understand Mike's logic when Mike says that. I can understand. You know what I'm saying, to a certain extent. But you gotta stand on business when as an artist. Like you can't tuck your tail as a rapper. So
especially
you know what I'm
from
saying?
Cali.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes I just be feeling like, you know, when it comes to California artists, I just feel like there's like this weird vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? I think that more people should, or more artists or people in the industry should have been saluting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, Lil Wayne is raw, man. Come on. He made some good records and stuff, but can he really hold the capacity of a Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? Like when you
think we already we touched on that.
Yeah.
Last
so I you know what I mean? And that's just how I feel about it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
I agree.
You know, I think Lil Wayne, very intricate to, you know, piece of the pie. He's one of the greatest guys out there that could freestyle and, you know, the whole nine. So I respect Wayne. You know, he a grown ass man, so it's kind of hard to say Little Wayne. He's Wayne at this point.
Up.
You know,
Big Wayne.
Straight up, Big Wayne, Unc Wayne, nigga.
Yeah, bro. So you know, let me see, but we're trying to get Brad and we're trying to get OG PeeWee in the on the stage.
To piggyback off the comment right quick though.
Yeah, please.
Let's see. But remember, Wayne also said that he doesn't want to be on stage with anybody else. He wants it to be his stage, not him being featured on the stage. I mean,
good point.
Yeah,
you could talk big, but if it's offered to you, will you say no?
Is that diva? Are you being a diva? Or I mean,
no, I think he has every right to feel like that. If he feels that he can build a show on his own, on the biggest stage of at the start of a new year, a Super Bowl. Everybody's watching the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl's like a holiday. If he wants to dominate the stage.
I wonder if Kendrick said that.
I am interested to know what Kendrick is going to do in his show. I am very interested to see.
Hey, realistically though, fellas, let's be real. If Wayne would have dropped the Carter 6 or some mixtape something and had a hot 2024, cool. Be upset about it. But you ain't do shit this year. Like Schoolboy, like there's a number of people that dropped great albums this year. And then K-Dop and Drake oh my God, Soul Burger. Oh, hey, he does the little Wayne spit. Hey, that's a whole nother time. But there's so many phenomenal albums, so many, and for you to feel, I feel your entitlement, but that was because that's your GOAT. You should be in a Hall of Fame, but this wasn't your hot year. Yeah, you might have had 2 or 3 of them in a row and they didn't give you your piece, but this ain't your year and it's not your time to be upset, bro.
Okay, I got 3 #1 singles, bro.
All his songs are on the top Billboard right now. I mean, how can you really compete with that? Brad's having a spectacular year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's having longer than a year. He's having a run.
Might be 2. It might be like 2.
Yeah, he's having a run right now.
He got another album to drop. Let's not forget.
Exactly. And this is all to beef up the PNG Lane. He's beefing this up for his label that he's building. Right. That's why he's working so hard right now. And a lot of people need to learn from that. You know what I'm saying? And see what he's doing.
The greatest PR move of all time. L.
Absolutely.
Don't be quiet, L. Don't be quiet. He's been
because
I've been trying to do it for so long, man.
You know what's crazy about this whole thing, bro? Is that when he came out with the record with Future and Metro Boomin, right? It just started a wave. You know what I'm saying? It just and bruh didn't let off the gas. It was almost like he just knew back to back, like he just kept coming with it. Like it was so strategic. It was beautiful to see because that's real. That's real chess right there.
He played chess. Like, yeah, I was waiting for you to say it. That he playing chess. He been moving pawns around, playing the Heart Part 3 and the Heart Part 4, and then gonna tell us the Heart Part 4 is all of 2024. Hey, are you serious? Like, time out, bruh. How calculated are you? How calculated are you, bruh?
Yeah, he's the boogeyman, like they be saying. K-Dot is definitely the boogeyman, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, side note, I saw this little interview today, and Daylight was talking about.
I haven't watched that yet.
When it just happened, Absol called his phone, and he said he looked at the phone and he was like, you know what I'm saying? Let me get back to him. Absol called back immediately, second time, FaceTime. He's like, oh, it might be an emergency type of, like, you know, it might be ride time. So he answered. He said it wasn't even Soul. He said it was K-Dot. And he said he was just staring at the camera with a menacing grin after he got the feedback he wanted from Metro Boomin Track. It was just funny because it's like Daylight. He gave me the green light. Like, damn, I've been waiting for it. He done fucked up. That no words were exchanged. He said he looked at the camera, crazy like, and then hung up. Hung up.
That's crazy.
Before push-ups. Like it's time.
Sorry guys, I'm doing my
You good.
Doing my clerical stuff, trying to get this right.
Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50.
And then he did. Goddamn.
He dropped 50. Hey, can I ask y'all something? What y'all think about these drones, bro? Do you think that these drones out here, like,
okay,
it is what X said it was. It is what the X Factor said.
I ain't got no clips tonight. I don't have no clips tonight about with the drones, bro. But I just know it's kind of like in this interim, we trying to get bro on stage. But what y'all think about
funny
that?
Thing, hey L, you X Factor told you everything you needed to know last week before you even knew what it was, bro. Then I'm sitting here looking at it for a whole week, and I'm like,
yeah.
Everybody running, oh my God, drones are coming out of the ocean. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? However, hey, where do you live?
Are you concerned now?
There's this. No, not me. I'm making fun. I'm being facetious.
No, Jag,
there's
you
this
good.
place.
Hell, you concerned?
Am I concerned about the drones? No, I'm a pilot, bro. Yeah. I fly drones. What are you talking about?
Okay. All right.
This place called Langley,
stars, you feel me?
In the OGA of a government agencies, I don't believe that they would let no kind of drone they didn't want close to where we at if they didn't want it. Like X always said, a bigger agenda. Let me scare you with these drones so we can push the orders we need to push.
I mean, because I said, I think what was this last week? I think I said
you said it all, brother.
I definitely said it. And did it happen because I think they were talking about the bomb in Syria that went off that nobody's talking about because we've been talking about the drones. Okay, never mind. It was the United Healthcare thing before that, but I don't know nothing.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know anything. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, it's just interesting, bro. I mean, you know, what's crazy is that because AI is catching up visually. Like you could do text to video prompts. So I don't know how many of these videos that are going on the news or going on the internet that's actually generated through the AI channel or the AI
rabbit hole.
Yeah. So I just want.
What if what Donald Trump said was right? Like the government probably knows exactly what they are, where they can be found, and where they took off.
Hey, he didn't say probably X Factor. He
said he knows. They know.
They said, Trump, did you know what's going on? He said, oh yeah, I was in the debriefing. I know what's going on. He said, you want to tell us what's going on? He went black. Like, Trump said, no.
He's like, no.
Next question, and they moved it on so fast, and not another person asked about it. I ain't never seen that in my life.
Yeah,
like if they just pulled out the he's and was pointing it at all the audience, like say it again.
But no, because but you know what though, he was he actually Trump was on the Joe Rogan, you know what I'm saying, podcast, and he was talking about that. About the aliens and shit, bro. So I don't know. I just know that I'm seeing certain things online, and some of it looks a little crazy. It looks like okay, but then you know you got to really do your research. You got to the
facts.
Yeah, tap in. Do not take what I say,
or you just tune into the MIDI Lab Show,
right?
No, but don't take what I say. Research that shit. Research that shit.
Research,
Hey, he being humble, but he said everything that came to pass. I'm just calling you Extra Domus, stick.
Hey man,
sticking new name Extra Domus.
I just do my research, man. I like that though. I like
Extra
that.
Domus.
That's why we on here on Thursday nights.
I knew though.
Mike G, what were you gonna say, bro?
I was gonna say, Extra, you telling them wrong, man. Don't tell them to research that, man. All they gotta do is watch the show, and we'll tell them exactly what it is, bro.
MIDI Lab.
Listen to Mike Genius.
Genius
Last name
for a
Genius.
reason.
Last name Genius. Remember that.
Yeah.
Real talk. Now, so moving on with the show, man. Like, we're kind of moving a little bit faster than I thought, but it's actually cool. We actually making good time. Is there Extra? Is there any chats?
I'm on it.
Any chats before I move to the next?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Looks like pay the op to me. What is it? Oh, PSYOP.
Pay op.
Okay.
Oh, PSYOP.
That's PSY operation. Yeah.
Shout out to Marcus Allen.
I
think that we owe, bruh. Hey, because actually, I'm not to interrupt, but I'm actually, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting in the orders for everybody for the shot glasses, the MIDI Lab shot glasses. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Allen, he deserve a shot glass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mike G. Look at Mike G. Mike G. He got the shot glass shirt.
Hey,
the MIDI Lab.
I like that. I like that. I like that. MIDI Lab.
That's dope. That's
the MIDI
dope,
Lab
man.
show.
The MIDI Lab show. I think when we do season 2. Oh yeah, for sure. Season 2, bro. It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna have all the sound effects and all that stuff. I was gonna do that tonight, but I was just like, nah, let's just powwow. Let's kick back. You know what I'm saying? Let's hang out, have a drink or so. Because before we move forward, hey, 18. Oh, I see that, Mike. You know I'm off the clear. You feel me? What you off of?
That bourbon, baby.
Oh, okay. I dig it.
Yeah.
Okay. So tonight is actually 18 Rabbit. It's his anniversary, and bruh still jumped on.
Yes.
So shout out to 18 Rabbit. You know what I'm saying? Happy anniversary to the bruh. I'm gonna take a shot for you, 18 Rabbit.
Hey. Appreciate y'all, man.
Sister Joy, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations.
Happy anniversary, you enjoy, man.
And Mike G, your wife's birthday just passed. Beautiful thing. Yesterday.
Yes,
happy birthday to
Mrs. Gomez,
Mrs. Genius.
Yeah.
and then Extra, he had to catch COVID. We still catching COVID, bro. What you catching COVID for, bro? Where you at?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nigga, we had COVID since 1999.
Hey, just say you got the flu, nigga.
It's just a cold, bro. You good?
Yeah,
it's just a cold,
real bad cold. Cold for the week. California sick pay. Gotta love it. It's all paid.
Hey, that's love, bro.
Gotta love it.
That's love, bro. Anything else in the chat before we move forward?
Let's see. Oh, you know, salute, Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus Allen, bro. Hit one of us up, bro, in the DM, bro, so we can send you you'll be one of the first to get the MIDI Lab shot glass, bro.
The MIDI Lab show. Yeah, that's for you, 18 when he come back. Happy birthday and anniversary, all in one, balled up. Pause.
So I mean, shit. Hold on.
Yeah, we're just awaiting Mr.
Let's do this.
OGP,
Let's do this. Let me play a record. You know what I'm saying? While we try to get OG PeeWee on here, because I wanted OG PeeWee to be on this segment because bro was really on the type of time like, you know, 18 was like, bro, this is the Dr. Dre of Northern California. So for the last segment that we really have was really talking about the new Snoop album. So just to get, you know what I'm saying, we just want to get a little bit more prepared. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play a record. Y'all can tell me what y'all think in the chat, and you know what I'm saying, on the main stage. You can tell me what y'all think about this record right here, because I just did it. You know what I'm saying? And I just want my brothers to be the first to kind of hear it. And the world kind of to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break it on YouTube tonight. And Mike Genius, I know you got some shit, bro.
I'm freestyle all over it, nigga. I'm about to see.
Oh no, there's singing on it. If there's any open parts in for sure, go ahead, go hard. You know what I'm saying?
You know the whole end of the album when it play out. I like to rewind.
the end of the record when the record's going off.
Bet.
Yeah.
We about to pop this right quick.
What is that?
This is some champagne.
That's that anniversary champagne.
Anniversary shit. We do this every year for our anniversary.
The black man brought the 24 karat.
Bro, what
bottle,
is that? Bel Air?
No, this is called Serene with a
T, nigga. Serene with a T.
With a T.
It's serene, nigga.
It's
shout out to Serene. We need a.
I've never heard of it.
Serene.
It's like thizzle business, nigga. This
Serene. It's Serene.
Serene with the T. You gonna get us flagged. Serene with a T.
Promotion, cuz.
You gonna get us
flagged.
Bro, let me play this record. I'm gonna play this record.
All right, play the record.
That look like that look like the gold Bel Air, bro. In your Matrix background, bro. We gonna fix that for season 2. We gonna fix. We gonna make sure that 18 Rabbit has a better background.
Yeah, I try to tell him turn around, wrench around, man.
Hey man,
so black.
We gonna work on that Matrix background.
Cuz forgot the green screen.
got a message for us.
We gonna work on that for season 2. I'm gonna play this record, and we're gonna try to get PeeWee on the platform before we move forward.
Yeah.
To the final segment of the show.
OG PeeWee, we got you, man.
We promise we'll get out of the Matrix by season 2.
Right.
L bless you.
What's up?
I said God bless you.
Man, I be working, bro. I be working, bro.
Man, you retarded with that shit, man. You retarded with that.
Oh my Lord.
I try to make a beat like at least like every other day. And then you know what's crazy is that
retarded, man.
You know what I'm saying? What's dope is that it used to be to where you had to find an artist that could sing and all that, but now I just build models, right? I build my own voice models.
Told you.
You know what I'm saying?
I told you. I told you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell everybody, man. I'm gonna tell everybody. Anybody in the chat, we got a few people in the chat. We got a few people watching. man, learn this AI shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop being scared.
Learn about it.
Jump into this AI shit. Start learning.
It'll work for you.
Especially if you're a musician, if you're an entrepreneur, learn how to utilize AI so that it can help make things a lot simpler for you.
Hey, my nigga,
You know what I'm saying?
did you just say entrepreneur?
I loved it. I loved it. It was so black. Nigga, say it again.
Did I say enter?
I love it.
Maybe it's the
I
clear.
love it.
Maybe it's the clear.
Authentic, man.
If you're an entrepreneur,
Did I say
entrepreneur? Hey, you trying to get it back game?
And I like tomatoes too. Nigga.
Hey,
the hell?
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm fixing to get my thing going. I entrepreneur things. I could not believe my nigga said entrepreneur.
It was great, nigga.
It was great.
Greatness.
That's
I want to be an entrepreneur too.
Did I say enter? Did I really?
Man.
Hey, L, we gonna have to. We have to. I guess I have to keep roasting, nigga. Not only did you entrepreneur, but nigga, you had me sitting here listening, thinking the girl was gonna sing over the whole thing. Boy, I started riding. I was like, and then she started singing. That was my chorus, and she stopped. I was like,
hey, but you know what's crazy? Hey, you know what's Jaguar? That's nobody, bro. That's AI, bro. That's just a vocal, bro. That's a model, bro.
I told you.
Hey, look, I know that this nigga Ego told me that, and then I know that you just said it right now, nigga. But that shit's so realistic, nigga, that I still said she was real.
It's crazy, right?
Hey, what's that bitch name? Nigga? Where's she from?
Where's she from? Mike G. You remember back in the day, bro, we'd be in the studio and we'll be trying to get women to come in and to record and stuff, and we can never find like that female artist that could actually. I think one of my favorites is Sinead Goss. That's probably hands down my favorite vocalist at just being around, you know what I'm saying? But remember MG back in the day, we tried to get like a female artist, you know what I'm saying, to get on hooks and stuff like that, and it never came out right. You know what I'm saying? I think Ilana was probably the closest that we got to that could hold it down. But
the best,
now we got technology, bro. We don't need nobody.
Yeah, the best artist is
man was
what?
Go ahead.
What'd you say?
My bad, bro. I was gonna say, you know who was dope that I did have on a track once was Kaylee.
Oh yeah, Kaylee Raw. Yeah.
From Fairfield High.
Yeah. Kaylee Raw.
Dope. She's the only one that I ever had that I would be like, man.
Yeah,
bro.
she raw though. Yeah, I remember her. You know what I'm saying? She raw though, straight up.
Yeah.
But now you don't need Kaylee. No disrespect to her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. God bless her and everything. Yeah, but
hey,
you don't need anybody.
That people are scared of AI for all the workers in the food industry now. I don't need you don't want to come to work, you want to call it, you want to do it. No, I got this computer robot arm and I put this code in right here. I call Ego and I say, hey, look here, 18 Rabbit, I need you to drop me a code for this arm to flip these burgers and fries.
And I say 11000111111000.
All control, not delete, nigga. Not delete. Hey, but serious business, production question, L. While listening to it and appreciating the masterpiece that you laid before us,
thank you, man.
I was telling Cuz, I was like, hey, does it feel like he recorded it in analog? Because it sound live, like it all sound like it's in one room, all the instruments, everybody together. So I just wanted to ask, as we're, enlightening people on production and things that are done, was it analog or was it just L going crazy?
No, that's not, I can't play drums like that. I'm just going to be 100. No, there's sample packs and good shit like that, you know what I'm saying, that there's actually a live drummer. And when we do the MIDI Lab sessions, we're going to be hiring like real musicians to come in and actually play the live drums, you know what I'm saying, on our show. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a sax player, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This man right here to my left is a sax player. This man be blowing like Kenny G. Jr. Nigga. Hey, Ego be blowing like Kenny G. Jr.
I've been playing sax since the 6th grade.
Somebody fucked up and got him a sax for Christmas 6 years ago, and this nigga walk around the house like Lisa.
Man, I've known this guy for over 30 years, and I'm kind of like, what?
Never heard
saxophone like Lisa.
And this is the guy that taught me how to deliver, like rap, like that man taught me how to rap. Like
that nigga so black.
Rep control from the chest. L, you supposed to from the chest.
Say it from the chest.
That's because this nigga say everything from his chest without minimal effort, nigga.
He's like, L, you rap from your nose. You need to stop rapping from your nose, bro. You need to spit it from your chest, L. We was in the piano room at Solano Community College. He was like, he was boxed up on me and everything. He was like yoked up on me. I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm just trying to rap.
No, I'm sorry, man.
That's ego.
Everybody be saying that about me.
That's
all
ego.
People face like this.
Yeah, bro, was in my face like just like that.
Hey, he ain't got no COVID bubble, nigga. When COVID happened, nigga, this nigga still invade your butt, nigga. You ain't have a bubble. This nigga pop it, nigga, immediately, nigga.
Bro was right there in my face. L, spit it from the gut, L.
Say it from the chest, you know.
And I ain't leaving from this point right here 3 seconds from your face until you do, nigga.
That's what's so dope about all this is that we all family. We all family, so this ain't no awkward moments. Like we real all family. Like
real deal, real spill, Holyfield.
Now that like yo, Ego really like that. Ego used to come to college.
Bro, talking to Mike. Hey, 18, talking to Mike, bro. What you doing?
I'm not talking to Mike.
It might not be turned up a little bit. Can you hear him?
Is my mic sloppy?
We can hear you better.
Hey, that's because my mic AGK, dude.
What is it?
AKG, right? I'm hella dyslexic. That's AKG.
Dick said AG. He made me forget what it was because he said AGK. I was like, what the fuck was that?
I was like, wait a minute. That sounds like
you flexed with the wrong acronym.
That sound like
the wrong acronym.
I'm black.
AGK. I thought it was machine gun.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was like a sweeper or something, like a block sweeper, bro. Like,
hey, I thought for sure he got it on team.
I got it at the swap meet, nigga.
I got that new AGK, nigga. I got that new
that
mic.
Sound like,
never
that
heard
sound
of.
like that'll knock down a few bullies, bro.
Hey, this nigga might
shoot them 3-3-2s. Let's keep it all the way fictional.
Yeah,
was we
right. Let's keep it all the way.
Did PeeWee get in the room?
Nah, bro.
No, for real.
He said he was waiting to get in.
He was in there. He was just in there talking. Though, like he said, he got some 1738. Y'all didn't see him right there.
I sent you the link. 18. I sent you the link.
Man, all right.
He sent it to him too.
Send the link again.
If you want, we could low key lightweight start it, and then he could finish it up, wrap it up, knock it out the park.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to stay organized. That's one of the things I want to do with the show, because you know our first show we were all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
CPT.
It seems like we progressed. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, highly, and truly.
It's only gonna get better, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we appreciate the people that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Make sure that we are almost at 1,000 subscribers on Brands and Platforms Network. So, you know, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, or, you know, hit the like button, help us with the algorithm. You know, it's crazy because somebody had hit me in the on one of the comments and was like, your intro almost blew my eardrums out.
Oh,
and all I can really do is apologize. Like, I'm sorry, bro. We learning.
Okay, come again.
Active listening, though. See?
Yeah, exactly, man. We only gonna get better. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead, bro, because you know we've been on here for an hour already, and I want to stay on course, man. So, you know, as 18 figure out how we can get,
well, you know, he said right there on the StreamYard, but I can't get the YouTube link into StreamYard.
No. Okay, that's something to.
He sent it.
You started laughing. You
Bro, I'm just a jolly guy. I'm just a jolly guy, bro. It's the holidays, bro. Come on, I'm just in a good space. You know how one nigga start laughing, everybody start laughing.
Hey, that's the good energy, man.
Right, it's positive, bro.
It's a good vibe, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Man, yeah, it's likewise, dog. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into this segment. Mike G, have you been making some music though? You been working on some music, Mike Genius?
Music? What's that?
Oh,
what is that?
What is
Come on,
yeah,
Mike.
I've actually I just started. It's crazy, man. Like I've been humming stuff into my camera on my phone like 6 months, and I just started sitting down to start processing some of that stuff. A lot of it didn't turn out. I ain't gonna lie, but I got a couple of bangers, bro. Couple of bangers.
I'm gonna save them for the MIDI Lab show.
Yeah, have that ready for the when we do these sessions.
I'm gonna need some help.
Because we're gonna break those up into different episodes.
I for sure want to collab. I for sure want to collab on that shit.
Yeah, we got.
Thank you, man.
I think that'll be a dope situation, bro. Like, because I've been working on some music too, and I know that I need y'all assistance when it comes to the music. Because I be by myself making this stuff, man, and it'd be good to collab. And I think that's why we're doing the MIDI Lab sessions, because then the people can kind of see the behind the scenes of us actually working on music together. And I think that's pretty fascinating. I think that'll keep people's attention. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna roll into this. Segment. Or 18. Should we give it a moment, bro? To get to
if you want to play a little clip, play a little song or something.
Let me see what we got. Let's see. No, let's play one of
or Mike G.
Let's play one of
send him something real quick.
Extra credit. We could play something that Extra Credit got.
Hey,
actually, you got the same controls that I got, bro. What record do you want to play on here?
You on the list? Play any record.
Ooh.
Give us the extra damas. Hey, L, give us the extra. Give me that.
There was one that was slapping though, but I don't know the name of because these are all are dope.
I don't know. Play what you like.
Nah, bro. That's the thing. I don't know the song. I was listening to him yesterday. You know,
it's called Doors Open, nigga. Doors ajar.
Doors open, man. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna just start at the top, bro, and then we could just figure out how we can get OG PeeWee on the show, man.
He's talking. Hey, he's on the line with him. He's been on the line.
Okay, that's dope. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna play this record.
Oh shit, I was sea walking. I'm sorry, nigga. I done go. My bad.
bro, you know what
nigga.
makes it even more crazier, bro, is that Matrix background, bro. Is killer shit.
I know. I be glitching. Hey, it had me glitching, Nate. Yeah,
bro,
damn.
Bro, that Matrix background, bro.
He said the Matrix got to go.
Yeah, we gotta do something. We gotta do something different. We gotta do something different with that, bro.
Okay, see my.
It's just because the room behind. I was like, hey, let's flip it around so we see the wall. He was like, no. We're gonna use the Matrix.
You know what's crazy? We actually got PeeWee in the building though.
PeeWee in the building, cuz.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me rearrange a few things here.
I'm gonna just go get some of this juice out my system.
Yeah, that's everybody, right? Yeah, that's everybody.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
It's a delay in it. But...
Oh, PeeWee. Hey.
What's up, y'all? Look like it's a delay in here, but
it's good to have you on.
Oh, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Bless my brother.
Yeah, bless up to y'all
Can
too.
you hear it?
Now I can get started.
Yeah.
I can't hear me. Let me see.
We can hear you good, dog.
We can hear you just fine.
All right.
For those of you who don't know, this is PeeWee, the originator. Hey, look, he produced for Tupac, Digital Underground, Too Short, Spice One. Hey, if y'all lived in Northern California during this period in the 90s, this was our Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? OG PeeWee right here. You know
Right on.
OG PeeWee, can you tell us what was one of your most favorite biggest hits that you did?
As far as hits, I'm gonna say Get In Where You Fit In because it just came so easy. But it wasn't the most favorite out of everything. My favorite out of everything is probably Good Thing We Rapping on the Sons of the P album. That's got a lot of inside jokes and was super fun just to make. Matter of fact, that whole album, because we actually got to do that one with George. So he helped us on ours, and me and Shotgun helped him on his, and it made a thing.
Hey, I done hung out with Shot G. He's an extraordinary person, man.
Don't you know it?
Hey, can you tell a little bit of your experience with Digital Underground? What's one of your favorite moments you had with them?
Man, really, probably well, of course, touring, but really, man, it was the time we got working with George Clinton, man, because for me, him and Smooth, at least I could say, is he was like our idol. Since, I was about 5 years old, my dad and them used to listen to George and them. So I got to meet him. That was one thing. And then when he came to work with us, that was a whole different thing, man. I learned a lot, sucked up a lot, and I just had to, get past that first. Whoa, this is George Clinton. I had to get past that first.
Yeah.
But then after that, we became like friends, man. He's like a Uncle George now, And as crazy as he is, he probably one of the smartest dudes I ever met, man.
I was just about
George
to
is
allude
wild
to
with
that.
the game.
That first time that you had met him and you in the studio, like all hype, like George Clinton. Like it seems to me every time I see him in concert, like the energy that my man brings, like the vibe, the humility, like he kills it for you. Like is that any testament?
Yeah, for sure, man. And for me, I know when that Mothership dropped, I might have been about 6 or 7 years old, man, and my dad took me to it. So I just had all the memories from when I was a kid.
Right.
So before we even got to record with him or work with him, we met him on shows because, you know, he knew who we were. So he would invite us up, man, and me and Shock mess around. Of course, Shock go do the Humpty stuff. I jump on the keyboards, and that was that. But later on, it turned into him and Gary Neal come to Starlight, come to mess with us. And I'm in here with Parliament, you know.
Love, that's love, man.
I was juiced, man.
When I hung out with Shaq, man, he was telling me about that album, Me Against the World. Can you tell me about what was that project like to you, man? Because that album for me changed my whole perspective of hip hop when
it's one of my favorite
Pac
Pac
came
albums.
out,
Actually,
man,
my favorite.
Yeah, Me Against the World, man. That was Pac kind of really coming into his own. You know, the what we got left with Pac, because in the beginning, you know, before we even did Tupacalypse Now, Pac was more Black Panther, more artsy kid with the apple hats and the swirl, the cinnamon swirl hair, and real just a smart kid, and I'm glad y'all asked that, man, because what really blew up for him, the music is one thing, but what made the mainstream really grab onto him is kind of like a curse and a blessing. Is when he started being in the news, started being in trouble, and all that light shined on that, and everybody say, "Man, yeah." That really wasn't 100% where he was at, because he did have that, in a plan to kind of marry, and Digital Underground too. But I'll tell you, Pac's first. His thing was to marry the streets with the revolution. And if he can capture the streets, he can drag cats to the revolution, because he found a niche like between, I always looked at it like he found a niche between Public Enemy and Eazy-E.
Right.
So you got Easy on this, Easy on this side, Public Enemy on that. Well, Public Enemy for some people, even though we loved it, it was too preachy, and it was attached to, no disrespect, but the nation. And everybody wasn't in that. And then you had like X-Clan. They was tied more to like the Metu Netter, and it was still dope stuff, but everybody ain't into that.
Right.
Whereas you got Easy and Ice Cube over here, they still telling them messages, but they saying it from
ignorant
the streets.
Yeah.
So Pac found a middle in that. It always had a message, in those musics. And that'll take me back to Young Black Male. What the world know of him, as far as that thug image, is really Young Black Male. If you listen to the Tupacalypse album, the song Young Black Male, that's what it's about.
That song is raw.
Yeah. And most of the songs on there, man, we made them up out of things that was happening. And before I forget my point, even with Digital Underground, with the whole group, our thing was to put these life messages with comedy and funk. With the Gold Money album, it was put the messages with pimping. So it was all these channels to put the messages, same messages. So Pop Life, if I could speed it up real fast, Young Black Male, how he planned it, it didn't happen the way he wanted to. But overall, the way he started and what he got into and how it ended, it still told the story. Not the way he wanted to, but his life still told that story. You're going to be doing what you're doing. You're trying to come up. You're doing the right thing. Use your talent. Don't bring outside into the studio. If your music's supposed to be your escape, go on and escape with it. So almost the opposite is real, No, use it as an escape. So him going to jail, set up, getting out, set up, get with this crowd that ain't, keeping him straight and calm down.
Right.
Right. They kind of pumped him up where we would tell him, hey, man, chill out. Or if it was something going down, me or Otis or somebody be like, well, they don't know who we is.
Right.
So who is it? Let us go. You chill out. And it got him killed. And it's the same thing, what I would teach my stepson and his little friends.
Right.
One of y'all gonna be a doctor. Somebody gonna be a police. Somebody gonna be a whatever. Somebody gonna be a dope fiend. Somebody gonna die. You just don't know. You just don't know who it's gonna be.
Right.
So with Pac, it still played out like that, and we saw it in real time. And in that sense, he gave his life. The end of his life was the example in that first song.
Yep.
That's blessed. Like it seems like it's saying it's like a gift and a curse at the same
It
time.
It is.
Because it's like you want to stay true to what you're saying. However, I think on the Compton Dr. Dre album, there's a track with 3000 in or Andre, and he please don't come around these parts. They acting like we all a bunch of animals, but the only time they turn the cameras on is when we fucking shit up. So it's like no matter how much good you do, when that negative publicity is brought to you, like even with Mike Tyson, same thing happened with Tyson. That negative energy and what they highlight about us and our culture is it brings that fame, it brings that money, and sometimes you go with it.
Well, the thing is, and I hear what you're saying, and I agree. The only thing I slightly disagree with is you can't help it. You're gonna be you. Perfect example. I went down to drop my daughter off in Grambling, and we got family in Ville Platte. So driving from Monroe to Ville Platte, Louisiana, police gets behind us. I'm driving. So we ride. Man, I pulled over to McDonald's, went to the drive-thru. Police got out of his car, went inside, and looked through the window at me. So, right. My sister immediately, and I know better, but she was like, man, it's because you got them dark glasses on. I'm like, no, baby, it's because I'm dark.
Yeah. Amen.
Right. So it ain't no getting away from it, and that's really where we was coming from pretty much on all them records, but just from a different angle. You're going to be you, and just like how you gave the example, or you just roll with it, well, it don't matter what you do. You are who you are.
Correct.
You can go stand on the corner and be still like this. And be like, look at that nigga.
They're going to paint a picture. You're very correct. They paint a picture.
Right.
But at the same time, it's homage. Like it's a blessing for you, like to hear as a younger person in the culture, to hear you say, yeah, we was talking about pimping, but then there's a message, and we was talking about this and there's a message. Like I hear that because I always heard that message type, like what you're saying. K-Dot is on that Public Enemy side. Like people say it's a bit too preachy, it's a bit too this. It's not that, it's that. Is that that those are the facts that you don't want to believe that are real. You're choosing to omit them and choosing to rock ignorant. So
but
more and more nowadays, because of you laying that platform, and I thank you, like there's a lot more people that aren't afraid to be awoke at the same time. We stop killing our people. We preach Black excellence, Black business from a time where it was like it was prevalent that we had to tear our brother down, or you weren't Black enough, is what they had to mind blow us with. But if it wasn't for brothers like you, thank you.
Yeah, well, you're welcome, man, and thank you. I mean, for pointing it out, because that stuff goes before us. They say a 70s kid. I was born in 1970. So to see what happened with this rap stuff, we already knew it was coming, but it was because we was tuned into it. Now, I'm going to take y'all back to a little bit before I was born. They got the revolution. There's Martin Luther King, them on TV and all that. And it was really the riots and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I ain't from Southern California, but just the same thing up here. The ones a little bit older than me, you know, they started gangs to protect us because we live in this right. And then surrounded, we like you look at a sunny side up here, we the yellow part, and we surrounded by that white part. So shit would happen, and we had to band together and do what we do. So with that, we 3-4 years old, coming up under that, growing up into teenagers. I was in the busing program and all that stuff. But all that to say, the ones a little bit older than me, those the guy you see like go like that. But when I was little, Superfly was out. So to catch my age, to catch my age, they gravitated to that. Now the ones a little bit younger than me, well, even the ones really around my age, because you know my uncles and my folks, they saw Scarface. Then everybody was dope dealers. You know, so it's the same thing. It just keep changing clothes, but it's the same thing. One of my favorite movies that shaped my life, and it's the same effect that mass media have on people. Man, I'm outside playing. I'm about 7 years old, and my cousins come because we all lived on the same block. Hey man, the Warriors coming on. I didn't know what that was. So I go in the house and sit on the floor with the big boys and we watch the Warriors movie. Man, from that day on, it really touched me like, okay, we are right. We are us. So we leave together, we come home together. And it really started a thing with me. One of my older, he was about 12, I'm about 9. And me, his brother, he about 9 years old. We started this thing called In Hood, and not the In Hood Crips, not that. We saw the Warriors, and we saw Roots. So we was right. So we like, man, we In Hood. So we start recruiting our little friends, and y'all know what that N is for, huh? Y'all ain't coming over here. And In Hood still lives today. Right.
Actions.
Right. Yeah. So that stuff it goes into the music. And
not to cut you off, PeeWee, but I did have a question for you to segue into. I wanted to know with the resurgence of Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Snoop, and a lot of the greats that are returning, that are now late 50s, early 60s, and so on. How do you feel about what is your reaction to how they're coming out, and how does it influence you?
I like it. I'm into it, man. I heard on the Drink Champs, I heard a few of them cuts, and I see where Dre is going, man. Dre is back in our childhood for some of the parts, where he's getting these international classics, and these kids might not feel it right away in America, but around the world, their parents and their grandparents know them songs. So Dre is on some I'm surprised you don't hear no Pink Floyd and Steely Dan up in there, He's on that. Yeah, and Snoop, from what I heard, he got that raw flow like he had.
Right.
Sir.
He kind of got away from it, but yeah, he's on it now. The one with the video with the car blow up.
Yeah.
He back to that flow.
Yeah, it's because he was being produced. Like, shout out to you, number one producer. But on that Drink Champs that you were saying, Snoop was like, "This is the first time I went in the studio and I didn't have to say I want this, and give direction." He said, "This is the first time that I was managed, and I loved it." He said, "It took me back." I'm like, "Yeah, what you want me to do?" So again, that's a shout out to you in the same realm of God bless the producer, and sometimes producers don't get enough love.
Right.
Without the producer, the track wouldn't be a vision.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you, and I thank you for that, because how producers get done since that time has passed and everybody got computers and it's easy access now.
Right.
Because the computers ain't the problem, but I just had to put it in that vein. Once you get these cookie cutter things that you could just put together, a lot of people say, "Oh, I can make a beat."
Right.
And okay, you can. And you can put together some dope ones. The difference between a producer and a beat maker is a producer is composing.
Direction.
A producer is yeah. And it's different kind of producers. Some producers don't play nothing, but they know what it needs to sound. George Clinton is a perfect example. He took guys from Boosie's band and how James Brown, well, James Brown band is what I meant, but he took guys from that band and some other guys that he had, friends at home, and where James Brown and other guys would tell them guys what to play, George is like, nope, y'all do what y'all want to do. Get down.
Jazz.
And then he could get on top. He can get on top, and I got some stories on that, but that ain't what this show is about. But he could get on top and wild out and tell a real story while he's wilding out and make a world.
You telling me that's the original freestyle, brother?
No, but he's one of the original for real tap ins, because a lot of his stuff, yeah, he say what it is. He say what's happening around. Sometimes you have a concept, but then you have a song like Flashlight where the band in there jamming.
Crazy.
This what happened. Yeah, you got the band in there jamming, getting ready to do, that recording tape. He didn't tell me who it was, but there's one cat is in there. He can't find the one.
Okay.
Them cats didn't know George was sitting there charging on the dude. What you need, a flashlight, red light, yellow light, stop light. Right.
That's how we make them
Right.
songs, though, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
the.
I think
how
a
we make
lot
them
of
songs.
I think that, like, just as an artist and being a creative, I think a lot of things come off the fly when you're in that environment and you're in the studio with a bunch of your peoples, and everybody's trying to come with ideas and
Yeah.
so that's dope to hear that was kind of like a freestyle, kind of like.
Hell, it sounds like the MIDI Lab Show, my brother.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like songs like that, and that's just one approach. But songs like that, you don't have to write them.
Yeah.
They write themselves because you know what you're talking about, and you just say what's happening.
Absolutely.
And if you're a silly dude, it's gonna be that. If you're a lover dude, it's gonna be that. It's let you suckers write themselves.
You know what, OGP, that makes sense because like you're talking about Parliament and and then Digital Underground, because Digital Underground is kind of like our era of
that's how we got the Sons of the P name.
Yeah.
From George watching us coming in our thing.
Yeah.
And wow, these cats is just like us.
Yeah.
And you'll probably never see this. It might surface later, but I know when Shock passed, man, we did the funeral, and I had requested for George to do the eulogy. George was kind of fucked up over the situation. He sent the video. He really didn't want to do it because some things he was thinking. So what he did is he sent Bootsy. Man, Bootsy sent the video, and he got to talking, and the whole time before the funeral and leading up to it and in there, man, I'm being strong, and so crying, so I hug her, and man, I'm good. Man, when Bootsy got up there and say, man, and we met these other little young dudes, man, and I met Humpty, and I'm like, this dude is just as silly as I am. And he got his group of married men. And once he started talking that, it took me back to when I was a kid. I'm not like starstruck again. Wow,
ain't nothing wrong with that,
Boosie,
brother.
yeah, Boosie talking about us. So that's when I started crying. I'm like, wait a minute, man. Yeah, he
I was
see
just
us
starstruck.
how they see them.
Yeah.
Right. So it's that same thing.
Full circle, that's God energy, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
putting us on the same track around the same like-minded people. Whereas you alluded to, you in the room starstruck, like, oh my god, but my man could show up with the same energy at a funeral where he didn't even need to be, and give you that energy.
I don't even think he knew what happened.
Yeah.
But that's when it hit me, because it like time warp real quick, and then here go me when I was a little bitty boy, man. My dad and his friends and stuff, they'd be outside washing their cars and all that stuff. Well, I had a house to myself when they outside. So, man, I used to take them Parliament and Sly Stone and Rick James, all them records, and I put them all around the room, and I set my drums up, and I pretend I'm in the band. So, to get grown, and then that happened, it's like all the records just jumped out into real life. So I'm like, okay, man. And not to just keep dwelling on Parliament, but that whole vibe.
Nah, that era was
that's
raw.
what right. And not just myself. So if you look at a Dre.
On the real though, OG people really don't know how much you was behind the scenes on so many hit songs. They don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, like
that's
like,
that humble time.
Changed.
Yeah, like you wasn't publicized like Dre
and that happens, man.
Right.
That really happens. And that's
it's still got this love and energy.
Well, here's the thing, man.
Can I share a story with y'all real quick? Just a quick story real quick from a production standpoint for being a producer. And Mike G might remember this night. You know what I'm saying? We was at Club Avalon, Sacramento, California. You know what I'm saying? We had live models walking they were walking the catwalk while we performed. You know what I'm saying? And the night before, me and Mike G, we actually produced this song. Mike, you got to tell me if you remember. It was called Please Believe That. It was me, Confidential, and Rob Lucci, right? We recorded that song the night before. Now, at the time when we performed that record, I still was in the lane of I wanted to be a rapper. I was just assisting Mike Genius just on the beats. You know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to be a rapper. But the thing about it was at that moment, after we did our performance and everything, the DJ actually played that record. The record wasn't mixed, it wasn't even ready yet. But the DJ played the record. You know what I'm saying? And me and Mike Genius, we produced that record together. And what's interesting is that I was in the crowd and I saw the reaction of the people and how they reacted to the record.
Accepted the beat.
Yeah, they accepted the song, and it was just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm a producer for life now. I don't even care about really being the rapper. You know what I'm saying?
There's no money or nothing that could amount to the feeling of, man, they appreciate what I put toward the culture.
Exactly.
Amen.
Yeah. And you know, man, just really y'all saying that, but me coming up, the reason why I didn't want to be no rapper, I ended up doing it, but the reason why I really didn't want to be no rapper is because I do so many different genres. And I grew up playing at church, playing in neighborhood bands, playing metal. Jason Becker from if y'all know Cacophony and speed metal.
That's me.
Everything, man. That's production.
Right.
Love of music.
That's my homeboy.
I'd be like,
Jason Becker is my friend.
That's fire.
And we played in bands together. There's YouTube videos of us doing covers of like Yngwie Malmsteen stuff in high school. And Yngwie saw it as like, who is these kids? Because he was playing his stuff. So that's what made me want to produce, because I play a bunch of different instruments. I write. And being a rapper would put me in
Constriction.
Yeah. Pigeonhole.
Right.
True artist, no constrictions. I love it.
Right. So at the same time,
you
know, back in that time, times have changed. Back then, no matter what genre you was doing, back then the producer was the man.
Yeah, that's right.
That's where the budget went.
Yeah.
And if you could do it, right. You hear me?
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to do for multiple reasons of different things I do, but also for, hey man, just like me, my little sister, my cousin Jeremy. Y'all got to meet Jeremy. He produced for Dre and Exhibit and Digital Underground and Pop and a whole bunch of people just like me. But when we was kids, we would sit down and make up songs about what's going on. And our first song was called fucking Pork and Beans. Sitting there laughing. Right. Watch this. This where it came from. We sitting there eating lunch. We got these pork and beans with these wieners cut up in them. And I ain't gonna say his name, but one of my homeboys had a Jerry curl that started messing up. And that nigga his hair was the color of them pork and beans. So we made that song. Right. And I knew how to play the bass.
That's hilarious.
I knew how to play the bass, and you know, I'm just boom, 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 boom. My sister say, boom, a pork and beans, yeah, a pork and beans, yeah. And then Jeremy starts saying, your hair is the color of tomato soup, a pork and beans, yeah.
Y'all did
And
a
we just
whole
made
George Clinton funk vibe, jazz session, which is how it should be. MIDI
little
Lab
kids.
Show.
Right.
You right now, you struck on your friend. You spend my life. You right now, you spend my life.
Hey, mine too, bro.
Facts.
Hey, me and you, we can talk about going to a party, having fun, and somebody has so much fun. A lot of people get high. Somebody will go climb a tree. How about that one?
Hey, don't stop.
AT was telling me something. AT was telling me something. He was telling me about the wild stories. I was like, "Oh, bro, what are you talking about?"
Hey, let me tell you.
Go ahead.
That was a wild night, but that wasn't the wildest of the nights. You know, that's one that I could really say, "Oh man, he all right, man. Y'all have fun. I'll be back."
Leave
him there. Dang.
Yeah.
That ain't even Dr. Dre. The wild story was ego.
Always ego. Always.
Where you
18.
from, cuz?
So what I wanted to do, because I'm glad, and I gotta be real honest, OG PeeWee, I'm glad you on the platform with us, because and it's interesting because you were actually speaking about Dre and Snoop, and I have a clip that I wanted to play, and I wanted to kind of react to it, and just kind of get a diagnosis on how you feel about it, and also everybody from the panel, because we're all affiliated with music and being producers and stuff like that in our own way. So I just want to play this clip. It's not too long, it's about a couple minutes, and then I just want to see what you guys feel about this clip. So I'm gonna play this.
Right on.
Okay? All right.
Yep.
Mimicking, sounding alike, imitation. Be original. Find your voice. Find your production sound. Find your ear for who you are, and be original. Even if it ain't hitting, stay you.
Find your collaborator. I don't like the fact that there's like 9 different producers on one album. I like the idea of one producer on one album. The continuity is everything.
Yeah, where did that come from? Where did it come from where you got cats that want to be with 9 different producers on one album and stuff like that? When the hell did that start?
I don't know. I don't know, but I don't like it. If you're a producer, you should be able to produce the entire album. That's what I thought it was supposed to be.
Right.
That's what I was doing at the beginning.
There's a lot of beat makers though, Doc. That's what the difference between your era and this era is, that there aren't too many producers as much as there are beat makers. It's so easy to make beats. They're giving you all these computer packages that has the drum loop, has this, y'all had to make the loop
I feel like it's a change that's happening right now, you know, from all this mumble rap thing and everything that's happening right now. There's somebody in somebody's garage that's happening right now that's going to be the next Snoop or Dre or next Prince or Michael Jackson or whatever that's coming up with something that's going to change the game. It's got to happen right now, and it's wide open because everything that's happening right now in the music game is, especially hip hop, is weird as fuck.
I was getting ready to go there. Why do you feel that it has to happen now? What is it about now that's happening that there's a level of urgency that makes you say change for the better?
Well, it's going to get back to the musicianship. That's all it is, you know, like real players. And I'm seeing it happen. I'm watching. I'm on the internet and I'm watching Instagram and things like that. And there's like these kids that are coming up that can really play, that can really play and can really write and sing and really doing some interesting rapping and shit like that.
The MIDI Lab Show.
Impactful.
Yeah.
And I see some language barriers in there too, though. Because Snoop was saying a lot of what I was saying, you know, the difference between a beat maker and a producer. And of course, there's got to be an executive producer, not the money man, but the guy who is looking at the whole vision. But you can have more than one producer on an album, because if you couldn't do that, there wouldn't be a Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. You know what I'm saying? They're not two beat makers. That's two visionaries in there.
Talk about it.
I mean,
so
at the same time, though, I just want to just piggyback on that, PeeWee. Like, you don't want your whole album sounding the same all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
That comes from beat makers.
Exactly.
Right.
But on the production, go ahead. You first.
On the production thing, I tell you my example, then I tell you a Snoop Dogg example, a Snoop Dogg Dr. Dre example. Now, then I got a story after that. So a producer, and I'm gonna take it all the way to this hypothetical. If I was to meet a fat lady right now, I'm just making this shit up, and somebody told me she sings. Okay, of course I want to hear her sing. She might be the greatest. She might not. But the first thing I want to do, I want to go hang out with her. I want to go see just me and her. Okay, we hanging out. Right. And then I want to see her with her friends. I want to be right there in the mix with them. I also want to, what y'all doing Thursday night? I might be there. And I don't go with them. And I stand somewhere else and watch them. I'll make the album her personality. So where a lot of beat makers will say, okay, you need songs that sound different. That's not the same thing as I watched her day progress. And this is her introduction song. This is when she was hollering with her friends. This when they met the boy. This when he was laughing at her because she was fat. This is when, you know, and put the project together
throughout the day.
Right. And that's how those songs become different. Not just because they different, it's because it's the moods. And if you look at, it took me a while. It's been a while since I listened to Snoop's Doggy Style album. I ain't heard that in a long ass time. I put it on a couple weeks ago, and from the beginning, and me being that age, I was like, okay, it's a doggy dog world. Okay, you can pick whatever song you like.
Just put together like a story.
The thing is, put it on from the beginning to the end, and now you're in that world.
Yeah.
That's what a producer does.
That's so beautiful, PeeWee. Like,
and people don't do that no more. People don't do that no more.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you why.
They don't investigate the I don't look at the CD case.
Let's get AI to do it.
You just said it. You just said it. Because I'm a kid that we done had the internet. Man, just like I was saying earlier about them records, I would read them credits. So I know,
Who's who? What's
man, I'm
what?
looking at this Michael Jackson record, and this
Man.
is Greg Philliganes on the keyboards. Okay,
Right.
I'm looking at this Miles Davis record, and look who on the bass. Okay, now I'm listening to the Heat Wave, and doom da doom 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 da doom 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 da doom 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 doom
God.
doom. What song is that, y'all? What song is that?
Off the wall.
Yeah, off the
You
wall.
say off the wall. Okay, okay,
Yeah, off
okay.
the wall.
Same groove, same groove. What's
Right.
this?
Right.
Same players. Doom da doom 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 da doom doom doom. Boogie nights, it's all right if you wanna.
He just fucked me up, bro.
Right,
He just fucked
right,
me up.
My mind is
Wow.
blown.
right. So,
It's been
so
happening since been happening.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, it's not stolen. The thing is, that's the sound of that person. So Quincy hired him.
I kind of feel like what you said, it's not stolen, it's homage. Like where Dre was coming from when
It's
he
not even
created what
homage. It's the
he's
same guy. It's not even homage. It's the same guy. The
Right.
thing
Right.
is,
Right.
Quincy hired that guy because how, and here you go, I'm going to put it in now time, how people buy sample packs back
Yeah.
then. No, go get that guy.
On the real, I'm gonna say something.
analog.
Let me say this though. On the real,
Mm-hmm.
I can make any song. Mike G just know me. If Mike G just send me a beat, I just be like, you know what?
Kill it.
Yeah, I could just do it. I don't know what
No
I don't know
writing,
how
no.
he know. He know me.
Nah, that's what the Mike
That's
knows.
friendship. That's a long
When Mike
time.
is no. It's deeper than that. Mike G,
Hit me.
if Mike G records you, he understands your delivery. He understands your cadence.
Right.
You got
So then
to,
he
yeah.
understands how to formulate a track around
Man.
you that's going to actually benefit you specifically.
Yeah.
Because I
I'm
know
finna, I got your back on that.
Mike
I
G.
It's
got your
exactly
back on that.
Hey, wait, just before you touch it, just to give Mike G a little bit more flowers to production. Hey, he created it because he knew what Ego was doing, but then my cousin bring it to Joy and to me, and we make a #1 banger out of it. He never heard what I'm talking about before, but that vibe and that energy of just knowing what it is and how it needs to be. Hey, look, take
And that kind
this.
of stuff makes itself up.
Mm-hmm.
You
Hey,
don't have to do it on purpose. It makes itself up.
I
right.
appreciate that.
So yeah. Watch this. Y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all seen all the different Tupac documentaries and movies and all that stuff
Yeah.
on how he got his deal. He got his deal with this song called I Don't Give a Fuck. That's what got him the deal. We was already working on his stuff, and I'll get back to how we got to that point. But while we here, man, we working on his album at my house.
Right.
Demos, no record deal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we messing with Shock now, doing the digital underground stuff, but working on my solo stuff, his solo stuff, Funky Aztecs and Money B and a few other cats all at the same time. So there was this group out here called the APG crew, and they was having a party. So we going to their record release party. All right. So man, I jump in the car with Otis and Shock and Smooth and different one of us, different groups was in different cars. So we caravanning. We go out to San Francisco to the party. Stop at a liquor store and we stay in. You know, we stay in our cars. Pac and Smoothie Smooth. If y'all know Digital Underground, Smoothie Smooth and Pac was riding together. So they the ones wanted to go in the store. So we stay in the car. They go in the store. Okay, no big deal. If any of y'all know San Francisco,
Yes.
all them hills.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Well, I'm telling on my age now, but if y'all ever seen that TV show Streets of San Francisco, when them police cars be jumping and hitting the hills and stuff, watch this. So Pocket Smooth go in the store. No big deal. Man, next thing I know, Smooth runs out of the store, goes in his car and get a golf club and run back in the store. So I'm like, okay. So I get out the car. I'm on my way in the store. They two come running out. And they jump in a Smooth car, so I hurry up and run, go get back on the Jeep. Okay, so they take off. Right, they take off up the hill. There's a cab driver. Cab driver must have been the liquor store owner's friend or something. The cab started chasing Pocket Smooth.
Oh, dang.
So we and a couple more cars, we get behind the cab driver. Man, we going up the hills. We see Smooth car. He was in a little white Subaru. I don't know what it was, but it was one of them fast ones. Man, he hit that hill. Ooh.
Vin Diesel.
Okay. Yeah, we see. Yeah, he went airborne. So we behind him, but we in a Jeep, so we got to slow down. Man, we see him go up another one. He get airborne. Bam! We hear this fucking. Okay, we got to catch up with it. Man, we get up there. Man, it's antifreeze and glass and all kind of shit on the ground. So we get out trying to see what's happening with them. The cab driver, he done pulled over, and Smooth and Pop and the cab driver is arguing. So here we come, the rest of us. Trying to see if if they all right and what's going on. And we didn't know nothing but what we saw. So in the midst of all of that, man, we arguing with the cab driver, Pop going off, Smooth holding his head and his car is fucked up. So while that's happening, man, here come these white dudes in suits. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Colonizers.
Hey man, look what happened. You can say that, but this is what happened.
Okay, all right.
While they doing that, there's some girls that recognize Tupac. And they're like, that's my boyfriend. He with me. All they see is like how you said, the colonizer. That's my boyfriend. He with me and blah, blah, blah. Trying to get him out of that. Right, So, man, I kind of recognized what was going on. So I grabbed Otis by the arm. We started walking down the hill.
Right.
Them motherfuckers told us, turn around. Turn around.
Of course.
Who is you? But they plain clothes, right? We ain't seen no police cars, no nothing. So I knew what was up. They drew down. So I lay on my back. Okay, smart guy. Yeah, get on your stomach.
I'm already there, so.
Yeah,
dang,
but I'm
bro,
trying to
how
look.
you want it, man?
I'm trying to look. I want to see what's happening. So we had Zazie, man. That was our big bro, man. He was legit, man. One of our bodyguards was with us that night. Got about my size, but he's a straight for real life Congolese warrior exiled out of Africa.
Okay.
Love the story.
Wakanda.
He's strapped.
Okay.
No, he's like major strapped.
Right.
I have to leave mine in the car, and he don't.
Right.
So he talked his talk to the police. They put me in the paddy wagon. Then they put him in the paddy wagon.
Wow.
Then they put Pac in the paddy wagon. Then they put Smooth and Otis and Slew. They put all of us in the wagon. So they open the door.
Okay.
They pull out Smooth. And the cab driver guy, he say, no, that's not him. So they let Smooth go. Pull out Slew.
Okay.
He say, no, that's not him. Pull out Shock. Pull out everybody.
Right.
No, that's not him. 3 black bald-head dudes. It's me and Zazie and Pac left.
Okay. Oh,
So,
wow.
right, they pull me out. He said, I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
They put me back in.
No.
Wasn't even
They pull it,
No.
right.
The
They pulling
darkest,
Zazie out.
baldest niggas.
Well,
Okay.
there, and I'm glad you said that because that's something that we got to squash too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave it on the truth. Leave it on the truth because that prejudice thing and that it do exist, but it ain't always that. So
Okay.
they pull Nzazi out. Well, he had already talked to the police,
I love it.
and they knew who he was. They knew he was the bodyguard. But when that cab driver said, "I'm not sure," they put him back in.
Wow.
They pull Pac out. No, I'm not sure. Put him back in. Police told him, "Hey man, if you can't identify nobody, we gotta let everybody go."
Word.
They put me back out. Okay, that's him.
No.
He
Identify.
fucked up.
Right. Put me back in.
Damn.
Took me. They let Pac go. They kept Nzazi, and they took Smooth in a separate car. So me and Nzazi, we go to 850 Bryant, the jail in San Francisco.
In the city.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pac got let go.
For nothing.
So I finished this. Because we found out later what happened. And this is how them songs write themselves. This is the one that got him this deal. So after all that, they had already talked to Nzazi, knew who he was because he know how to talk to him because he's a professional. That's his job.
Right.
So when I get down there, they didn't mention nothing that happened that night. They handcuffed me to a bench. They said, "You one of them little rapper dudes, huh?"
Wow.
I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm with NWA, man."
No,
What you say?
Boys in the hood.
You tell me.
I know. I said, "Man, I'm with NWA." Fuck the police.
Yeah, automatically. You say really.
This is what happened. They started laughing because they knew I was lying. What they did is they didn't ask me nothing that happened that night. They took me in a room, and you talking about a 4-wall room? No, this is a 5-wall room. And Bay America, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
I'm from Richmond.
Yes, sir.
In San Francisco.
5 walls.
Wow.
Richie Rich now.
Yeah.
Black now. P.O. now. Them is my friends. Gov them is my friends.
Yeah.
So I'm in San Francisco now. This is what they did. They took me in a room and they asked me where I was from.
What is that?
I didn't tell them where I was from.
Tell me from processes.
No. I say, y'all ain't looking for me. Y'all don't know me.
Yeah.
And they look through, they got these walls with pictures of a bunch of different San Francisco sets.
Wow.
And they got a couple walls of just random pictures of people they have encountered.
Yeah.
So they looked on all them pictures and they didn't see me. Took a picture of me.
Whoa.
Put me on the wall.
Man.
So take me back. I'm handcuffed to a bench. I'll never get in the cell.
Yeah.
Here come Otis and Shock. They came and got me out. I leave from San Francisco. I've been up all night.
Yeah.
Leave from San Francisco. We go to Starlight in Richmond, down the street from my house. We get up in there. Yeah, at that time, we had a block out where we was like 24 hours for about a month, 24 hours a day for about a month for all our acts. So one act go in, one act come out. It's home, you know. So I get there, come in, Pop look at me, and he started laughing like a motherfucker. He say, better me than you, man, because they can't prove it was you when that happened. Right. So we made
CPT.
Yeah. And watch this. You talking about, and y'all listen to this song. Producing a song, that's me and Pac on that song. We wrote a story about that night.
Okay.
Listen to Pac's verse. Listen to the story I just told you. Listen to my attitude on that song. Listen to Pac say, listen to Pac say, I walked in the store. What you fucking staring at? You never seen another motherfucker wearing back? Follow the nigga and shit. Ain't that a bitch? All I wanted was some chips. The dude was following around the store and Pac started knocking shit off the counters because they was doing that shit. Hurry up and yeah. They was on the hurry up and buy shit. Pac started knocking shit off the thing. Dude got mad at Pac. Yeah, Smooth went got the golf club and bam. Yeah, so go look at that camera. It's not me.
I'm not trying to be racist, but for real, that's the real.
That's not a race thing, bro.
You go to a store and they be following you around like, hurry up and buy.
Watch this.
Don't be
I'm gonna tell you, and I want to come back on this show so we can
look at my face. He like,
please do anytime.
He like, please.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that.
This is a blessing.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. Go.
On another level?
Hey, no, Jaguar. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, that's all I had to say. Same thing. I believe you had to say, L. Like, nigga, I feel so blessed right now. Like, you filling in so many points. Like, bringing such light to production.
You know,
like, full circle, right? Telling us
what
production
happens
is a story.
For what's happening with brands and platforms, MIDI Lab Show, what we're attempting to do is create a community for producers, for artists, and the creatives. You know what I'm saying? To create a platform.
Yeah, because the creatives, we are the ones who can regurgitate that life. Oh, you went on mute, bro. What you say?
No, I'm
No.
There you go.
Speak, man, you got them receipts. You have them receipts, John.
It's your time, PeeWee, OG.
So I'm gonna say it just like this. The same way how I'm talking with y'all. Hey man, we done ain't none of us 20 years old, right? So the same stories I'm talking, y'all got life stories that might not have been on no records, but you're gonna talk to some kids that ain't gonna never be on no record.
Right.
But they still go through them things every day. Right. And from a producer to an artist to a retarded kid, what relates.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the part a producer can't forget. A beat maker can totally get in it for, oh man, this is come up. It's just like selling crack. It's just like selling dope. No, it's not.
Right.
Your work can be dope, but it ain't like selling dope.
No.
This ain't meth. This ain't crack. This ain't weed. Yeah, this is life. This is the same thing as the Bible.
Yeah.
Right.
We reporting. And that's what
we're reporters. Exactly. You just said
what's
it.
happening here.
Yeah. And watch what you just said. That the majority of fans won't get unless they see this show or somebody say it again. What they don't get is we are reporters. So with that said, well, what got my homeboy that deal? And Young Black Male is on that record, and that whole album is produced that way from beginning to end. And Trap was the first single. We did that in my bedroom. Man, watch this. If you're telling the story, you're not writing the story. You are a reporter.
Yes.
So watch this. When did, and this is a hypothetical, just to think question. When did the day come where, man, Al Pacino is really Scarface? They'll call that fake. No, Al Pacino played the part to show you in the movie. Look what happened to him at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody glamorized all the, oh man, his homie got chopped up and he went on and he got rich. And do you remember what happened to him at the end?
In the end,
No, he didn't went out like a G.
No, I wasn't.
Now,
I was saying that.
no, I ain't saying that to you. I'm agreeing with you because a joke between one of my real G homies is, okay, I see you. A good joke between me and one of my G homies, Mexican dude in California, Northern California, we could be friends. Man, between us, walking to a graveyard, and this is a joke, because you ain't gonna see this, but you know this. Here lies my nigga, my cholo. He dead, but he ain't no punk.
Right.
You ain't gonna see that, but it's in people's minds. Right. So it's on us reporters. Like Ice Cube is a major reporter.
Right.
Oh, he's a studio gangster. No, he's not.
No.
No, he's not.
No.
You'll even see in these days, Pac wasn't no real gangster. Well, of course, he wasn't. He is a reporter.
Reporting
He
live.
ain't. It ain't like, reporting live because he is the streets.
Right.
Minus the snitch part. He didn't have to say, I was with PeeWee and we was this and that. Nah, let me just allude to what's going on.
On the real though, I used to
Ain't you right? Ain't you right?
With Tax from 5150. And he used to tell me about the
Come on now.
that Pac used to do when he got in fights.
And not to interrupt, I just want to just say thanks to the people that's actually watching the show, that's sitting here, that are engaging and clicking like on it. Thank you very much. I just wanted to just throw that out there because you know what I'm saying, you could be anywhere in the world, you could be asleep right now, but you're actually sitting here chilling with us. We got PeeWee in the building. He's dropping jewels with us.
Jewels.
Great. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to just point that out to the people that's, hey, anybody got any questions, please hit the chat. If you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, hit the chat. Let's engage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all engage because we drinking and talking right now. There's a whole lot where it come from, Subscribe. Come back.
Please subscribe.
Do some special requests. Do some special request shows. If you got some topics, I don't mean to bombard nobody's page, but if you got some topics you want to hear on here, hey man, send them.
Put it right there.
Let's talk.
So I'm not gonna bash on the OG. OG, he passed away. I'm not gonna bash on him, but
you can't bash if you talk about Shock. Oh, you talking? No. I got you.
I was talking about Pac. I was talking about Pac.
You can't bash Pac.
The homie Tech was like, Buddy would like get on his back and start kicking. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something about that, man. Nah, I'm gonna tell you something about that.
Right, come on.
And I ain't talking about nobody personal. Anybody who take it that way, and I mean anybody, man, they not looking at what's really going on. Because if you take a cat like Pac,
right?
And I'll say Eazy-E too, even though he was in the streets, and I'll put some more names out there.
Right.
Real gangsters that we heard of.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't say a name for this because everybody know they own. What does that major Al Capone motherfucker look like outside? And I'm going slow on purpose.
Okay.
Chopping up motherfuckers like Freddie.
Right. Okay.
How fast they gonna get him?
Mm-hmm.
And then you take a guy that I can really say, Pop, my friend.
Right.
Before any record deal. We come up. Here's the thing. In one of his movies, got Pop going out there and some cats that sold his mama some dope, so he beat up the dope dealers.
Right.
Where do that happen at? Where? It doesn't happen. So some of this shit is Hollywood, the Wizard of Oz. Y'all remember the Wiz? When Dorothy and them finally got up there and Richard Pryor, the color is green. And once they got behind that thing, it was a smoke screen. And he said, can I come with y'all? Right.
He tried to close the class. He tried to close the curtains. He's like, I need to see y'all.
Yeah, and watch this. Why did that witch want Dorothy's shoes? Why did she want Dorothy's shoes?
Damn.
Why the fuck was Dorothy's friend was the little dog that could just run? Right. Yeah. What about Toto? And then everybody gonna root for I'm a mean old lion and nigga, no, you not.
Toto was independent artist.
As an artist? No, yeah. No, I'm gonna tell you what Toto was in relation to what you said. Dorothy was that independent artist.
Okay.
Toto was her friend.
Okay, all right.
No, Toto was her friend that wasn't nobody paying attention to, and he could run up and all through that motherfucker.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So back to what you said, yeah, a producer can do that.
Yeah.
Gang.
Run all through there, and then Dorothy, this is how we get home. And they looking at that line, I might buy the motherfucker toe, but as soon as she comes, hey, you run that way.
Hey.
That's production.
Right.
And
damn.
And even to give homage to a Quincy Jones.
Right, rest in peace.
We all knew, right. We all knew, yeah, I see you laughing. We all knew, man, that's the Wizard of Oz. But if you look at the title of that, is Quincy Jones's The Wiz.
The Wiz. Yeah.
Right. And to put, we gonna go deep. And to even
put that in perspective. I want to hear
this,
hey, damn.
all of the stuff that's going on in the news right now.
It's the Wiz.
They want to make you left field. Don't pay attention to this big light screen.
Nah, you gotta pay attention to all of it. Because watch
they don't
this.
want you to.
Actually, they do, and I'm going to talk backwards right now. I'm going to talk backwards right now.
They want you. They want you.
Any of y'all ever seen the Jesse Lee Peterson show?
No lie.
Okay, you got to go watch it. And next time we get together, we're going to talk about him.
Jesse Peterson?
Jesse Lee Peterson.
Lee, okay.
I'm going to look that up right now. I'm the guy that...
Total Uncle Ruckus. But if you listen to him, if you listen to what he's saying, watch this. Mark my words. Here's this black man that grew up on a plantation that says racism doesn't exist.
Samuel L. Jackson with Django?
No. He talked
about... I'm just going full circle with him. He said Uncle Ruckus. I Googled it, though. Yeah.
Well, watch this. Watch this. Imagine the Samuel L. Jackson character knowing what's going on, but just trying to get a spark out of anybody that pay attention because he's in his situation and he want to see what you got to say.
Come on, yeah.
So he's gonna say the wildest shit.
Don't trust them niggas over there.
Yeah, he's gonna say that. Jesse Lee Peterson say stuff like that. He says stuff like that, and what happens is it pisses off.
Oh, I know who that is. I see him on YouTube. No, I see him.
Me too.
They fucking up the shit for them.
Jesse Lee Peterson would say that.
Yeah,
but let me tell you who he get along with.
From that perspective.
Wait, because I had to look at. But bro, I seen bro on YouTube.
Yeah, now watch this. If You get the joke. If you know where he coming from, look at who he pissed off so much that they leave the show. The people with the fake rage get pissed off and leave the show. The people who got some conversation with him, as much as he troll their ass, they get to say what they really mean.
Damn.
Right. So when Jesse, a person like, I won't say a person like, I'm going to say him. When Jesse Lee Peterson says there's no such thing as racism, you're going to have these, no, black power. How can you say that, brother? How can you say that? You must be one of them Uncle Toms. And they never read the book. Uncle Tom was the good guy and Sambo was the bad guy.
Right.
So watch this. Jesse Lee Peterson will say there's no such thing as racism. But if you look at what he's saying, hey, you dealing with a hateful motherfucker. And it's only good versus bad. And that person that called out that race is looking for a fucking excuse. So the racism don't exist. That bullshit does.
He's
Now
checking
go back to them.
temperaments.
Exactly.
Okay.
Free your mind and your ass will follow. Do what you like. Young black male. It's the same thing.
Hey, you know what, PeeWee, the fact that you had your hands on Young Black Male, because I heard that record, I was a young black male. So when I heard that record,
you still won.
I'm trying. Yeah, feel me? I'm trying. You know, I got good DNA. You know.
There you go.
But
hey
no,
man, you ain't old till you dead. I'm young too. We ain't old till we dead.
That record was my favorite. That was my favorite Tupac. Tupacalypse Now. That was my favorite record because the way that Tupac delivered two sides, the way that was delivered. So that's brilliant. Just for you to be the producer on that. That's.
I wasn't the only one though. So
no. But just the fact that you're here with us tonight and you had your hand in that, because you know what I'm saying, everybody on this platform right now, you know what I'm saying, we have, you know, Ego taught me how to actually deliver in the studio. Mike Genius taught me how to make music. I had ideas. Like you said earlier in the segment, you know, there's some producers out there that don't actually play or anything, but they just know how to organize. That's how I started. I was the guy that kind of organized everybody, put everybody together, and you know, Mike Genius was the guy that put me like we're in Sacramento at his mother's house on what was that, Mike? It was Master Tracks, right? Master Tracks. It was Miss Linda's Master Tracks, and we had a G800 rolling.
Come on now.
And Mike would sit there with me, and until he fall asleep though. Mike G would fall asleep. And I'm sitting there trying to understand how to make a beat. So it just goes deeper than that. So
what was your
elaborate? So when you have your hand on that record, and me as a fan of a Tupac fan, and to hear to talk to the person that had his hand in a record that actually inspired me as a teenager, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you some more truth that's really gonna reinforce what you're saying. I'm not one of the first founding, I'm gonna say the right words, founding Digital Underground members was Chop Master J and Shock G. That's all it was. I knew Shock when he worked at a record store I used to buy equipment out of. He didn't have no record deal. So real quick, he met Chop Master J. Chop Master J family had money. So he's in there buying equipment trying to make a record. Shock made a deal with him. Hey man, I'll give you a discount on this gear if you let me make my demos on it, and I'll show you how to work the equipment. So Jimmy family bought that stuff. Shock made Underwater Rhymes and Your Life's a Cartoon, and that's how he met Atron. Xtra was road manager for NWA. My boy O, who I came up with, we friends from, he was kindergarten, I was preschool. In high school, we was making tapes. Hip hop finally comes out. O meets Sleuth, who was one of the managers under Xtra in Leopold's, a record store, when hip hop was 2 shelves in the whole record store. Hip hop is 2 shelves.
Right.
So, man, Shock and Jimmy had this thing going on, and they was looking for a DJ. This is before I knew Shock and Jimmy was putting out records, but I just knew him from around.
Yeah,
man, me and my cousin PeeWee. There used to be this thing called, and you talk about full circle.
Yes.
And what we was talking about, you can't help it if you tried. Hey man, there used to be this thing before Craigslist. There was this paper called the classified flea market, where people would sell things. Man, me and my cousin PeeWee run into this lady on the classified flea market, and I really hope, I really hope it do. And watch it, I hope y'all think I'm talking in circles, because watch what the fuck happens. Man, me and PeeWee get 3 808s on classified flea market. What happened was, who here from the Bay know what Marin, not Marin City,
Marin.
Right, what Marin is.
Yeah.
There's a lady.
That's where probably usually live.
The jungles.
Yeah, but you know, the jungle is, if you know Marin, I'm gonna tell you what the jungles is and what Marin is for the people who don't know.
Okay.
Marin is Beverly Hills.
Right. Facts.
The jungle is the only black area.
Jacks.
Right
Real
on top of Sausalito.
Facts.
You talk about some real projects?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2 sides of that. Here go 2 sides of that. In the East Bay and in San Francisco, you got projects all over the place.
Correct.
In a mixed area.
Hunters Point.
Well, in Marin, Hunters Point, Sunnydale, Fillmore area. Fillmore was like Harlem.
Right. Facts.
Yeah. Now, Marin County, that's a different world.
Absolutely.
Fillmore don't exist.
Right.
Hunters Point don't exist.
Facts.
Black areas don't exist.
That's big facts.
Right. So that's part of how trap was made. But I'll come back to that. So in that Marin, man, if we gonna really tell it how we tell it, imagine a whole piece of white bread laying on a plate, laying on a white plate.
Stop it.
Don't you sprinkle pepper.
Hey, no, I'm not gonna sprinkle pepper. Watch this. We're gonna put 1 grain of pepper. Yeah. 1 grain of pepper. Isolated from all, isolated. 1 grain of pepper, but it's the projects.
Yeah.
Any other black guy or black family that live in that place just happens to be there. And he got problems. He might live in a mansion, but his neighbors don't fuck with him.
Right. Right.
That's the jungles.
Ooh.
Right.
Right there, though.
Hey.
Yeah. So, they got me trapped in the prison of seclusion. Happiness living is a delusion. Yeah.
Right.
But this is the crack era when that song was written by Ray Love. Pac took Ray Love lyrics. Right. Pac took Ray Love lyrics, put his own, come to my house in Richmond. Richmond is the closest place because you got the Richmond San Rafael Bridge.
Correct.
See, stop right there. See, stop right there. See, like Richmond.
Yeah.
But see, something tell you what. If you run from Richmond, you just can't go up in Richmond. You feel me?
But I'm gonna tell you this.
Is that 40 watts?
Somebody from Richmond.
No,
somebody from Richmond
real
could
talk,
go
bro.
anywhere.
Everywhere. Somebody from
Richmond.
You know,
is that Uncle 40? That's Uncle 40 stomping grounds, right?
When we're talking about Richmond, if we talking about Richmond, you know what I'm saying? My mother and father is from Portchester Village. And I'm from
my granny, Jenkins Way.
Where your mama from?
My mama?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah. But I'm going to tell you something I know from the Bay.
Hey, originally 605 Faynard Drive. You know what I'm saying? 605 Faynard Drive.
Exactly.
Anybody that knows.
If you're not from Portchester, bro.
Cali built different.
Watch this.
I'm saying that in a good way. Y'all niggas built different. I love
Fairfield Flats, but you know what? I originated in Portchester Village.
Let me tell you something about Portchester Village. And here's just a hint. You probably already know. And I'm going to say this for the people who don't know. If you want to know the history of America, and if you want to know some Black history, Portchester
I already know what you're about to say.
Is the only place a Black person could buy a house. When they came to the West Coast, North Richmond was about a dumps. When my family came from Louisiana, one side of my family was in Portchester, and you can go look at the architecture. Since we talking about art, go look at the architecture in Portchester. It's the flat roof houses. Go to North Richmond. It looked like Mississippi. Yeah, but if you go to North, what we call North, N-A-R-F, and if you ain't from here, you're going to say North Richmond.
Hey,
nah, bitch.
If you ain't from, hey, look.
If you ain't from here.
The homie told me, man, the police came into the Portchester Village. And you know how they got the spike fences. They tore that dude in half over the spike fence, homie. Split him down.
That's another story.
That was the police, homie. That was the police.
Yeah.
That tell you if you're not from Portchester, don't come up in Portchester.
Well, it only seemed like that. It only seemed like that, bro.
I had to go.
I am from the 80s part. I am from the 80s part. No. Hear me out. I'm from the 80s Portchester.
Let him talk.
80s Portchester, old park. You know what I'm saying? The old park. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the era I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you, since you from the 80s like that, do you know Kenny Wayne?
I was a kid. I was a kid.
Yeah, you was a kid, but Kenny Wayne then was about.
Yes, I do.
20.
My father, yes, Kenny Wayne. Yes, that's one of my father's peoples. Yeah, absolutely.
Let me tell you who Kenny Wayne is to me.
That's one of my uncle.
Kenny
Skip,
Wayne
you know what I'm saying?
Kenny Wayne is my cousin.
Oh,
you know Horace Calvin.
Yeah, would the sound familiar? My uncle Skip is from Portchester Village. He's still in the village to this day.
You know the Sykes?
I've heard of the Sykes, yes.
And Jenkins Way, baby.
Yeah, Jenkins.
Hey, y'all just went all the way Black.
Yeah, we did. Because watch this. And here's, if you ain't from here, you have a different understanding of it. Now watch this. I'm gonna cover the whole Bay. If you was from Richmond, I grew up on the south side of Richmond, right?
Shout out to South Side.
Only reason I grew up on the south side is because my mom come up out of Arkansas. My dad come up out of Louisiana. Matter of fact, let me say it right. My mom's mom come up out of Arkansas. And my dad's mom and dad come up out of Louisiana. So they met in Richmond.
Okay.
Right. So I grew up on the south side, Man, at Jenkins Way, that's my mom's mom. Only place you could buy a house.
Yeah.
North Richmond, you better build you a house if you're a renegade.
Damn.
North and yeah, you see me? North and Portchester, and this goes to hip hop. Hey man, if you from North, you ain't supposed to be in Portchester.
Yeah.
And if you from Portchester, you ain't supposed to be in North.
Right.
But I got family in both. And my dad did not want me to grow up in North. Southside was white folks. When I was a kid, Southside was moving up.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin started in hood on the South Side.
Yeah.
Did they try to Uncle Tom you? Did they try to Uncle Tom you? Is that the difference being South? Or
Fuck no.
No,
not at all. Because we was the kids. I could be 9 years old and I could ride my bike through South Side, North, Central, Hilltop. I'd go to anything that wasn't Klan land.
Damn.
On my bike as a 9-year-old. This is before crack. This one we still had gangs and not LA gangs.
Yeah.
Right.
It was empowerment movements, more like the Panthers type shit, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something a little bit deeper than.
We got a Sean G in the backstage.
Sean no.
That's one of PeeWee Chromies. Let's go ahead. Can we bring him
Where's
forward?
Sean G at? Where's Sean
Get
G
him
at?
on here. Get him on here.
I've seen him comment a few times. He said, "What's up to do you see this?"
Yeah, do you see this? That's
fingers.
Me. That's me. That's me.
You know what? It's the same. It's the same link though. So if you want to join in, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Come on in, SG.
Is he there?
Come on in.
Sean G, because I had to leave the show that night. I couldn't be on the show. But,
I know.
Is he backstage?
He just have an early bedtime, man. He got work.
No, I had some pressing business that took place. You know.
Yeah. And I'm gonna piggyback off what you just said about that pressing business, bro. Because what I'm seeing right now is something that's missing from podcasts. What's missing from older people telling the young people? Because I can really tell you, and I'm not the only one, and I'm not being racist. Richmond is a Mexican town right now. And if we leave that on that, it seems like black against Mexican.
Never.
No. Here's the real. This is why I bring up Jesse Lee Peterson, and this is why I bring up hip hop itself.
Right.
This is, if you ever play Monopoly, as soon as you pass go, what's the first streets?
The hood.
Hey, it's the grimy.
Right.
The hood.
The grimy.
Hey, it's the only place where them punk ass hotels look right, man. It looked like a project building. They don't look right on Park Place and Boardwalk. They look right.
Well, actually,
right there
in your
on
Park
Baltimore.
Place. No, let me be true. Let me be true. On Park Place and Boardwalk, that's where you want to get. Of course, we all want that. But where you start is here. Same way
great significance
started.
Yeah.
From the roots. Everything starts from the roots. And we have gotten to the point where I'll say my grandbabies now. I got some pretty little girl grandbabies right now. But if they start on Instagram, they're going to be fucked up.
They're going to be over there in New York thinking that's the starting point. No,
let me tell you about New York. I'm going to tell you about New York. Watch this. I'm a 70s kid, right? And I've been to New York. Yeah, Big Stretch is my friend. And hip-hop magazines will sell this war of, oh, man,
East versus West.
Right, and that ain't true. That's
just
not
want
true.
black. They just want black versus black ultimately, but we touch that another time. Go ahead, OG.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah. Let me slip in. They don't want, and they. I'm gonna say they like this. If you can see my hands, fat, and then they clap, go skinny. When we talk about that, they is the cowards. Anybody that leave it broad, see the whole thing. What the sellers, and I'm gonna let that be the word. What the sellers want to do is sell any kind of way they can.
Crabs in a barrel.
And yeah. No, not crabs in a barrel. I'm talking a different level.
Okay.
The ones above the crabs in a barrel, the ones I'm talking about are the advertisers. Yeah. So let me say the advertisers won't be the crabs in the barrel. The advertisers are the kids of the ones who want to hold and keep the garden. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. They sell the image and the picture of what they want the narrative to be.
Yeah, because they want the narrative to be set up in a way that they can own the channel. Which goes back to what y'all was talking about before I was able to connect with y'all because I was having technical difficulties. Watch what happens.
Yeah.
Before I was born.
Yeah.
We should book PeeWee for another session. You know what I'm saying? I know
Let's do that.
I know in your area it's real late.
Let's
go ahead. Let's book PeeWee for another session.
Yes, 12:18 out here in Texas.
Okay.
I'm out here in Texas. I'm chilling in Central Texas. But
all these gems I would have rocked until 3:00 on accident. I appreciate you, PeeWee. That's
whoever you just said that. But watch this. Let's do that, and let this be a recurring thing because we can't explain everything all at once. Now, here's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
We got these younger listeners that's on this microwave time. A lot of them gonna drop off, but them true ones is gonna tune in.
Facts.
So let's do that.
It's inevitable, man. It's inevitable.
Back to what we were saying in the beginning. It don't matter if you stand on the corner. It don't matter if you're JD's Revenge or Superfly or Tupac or Chief Keef or what was Al Pacino? What's his name? Scarface. Yeah, it don't matter which one. It just only changed clothes, man.
That's right.
Straight up, man. Straight
That's
up.
Right. That's right.
Straight up.
I'll go ahead and close us on out, yo.
Hey, man, just real quick, just before you do, last back, and I'm so sorry, L, but you know what I'm saying. I just to allude to PeeWee, like, not only is it the blessing, you know what I'm saying. We saying it's a blessing. Like, I can't even put into words how much it is because the last few shows that we've been on, like, just the energy and how we've been going, we keep bringing stuff back full circle, like entendring the topics and.
And we leave it alone when it ain't full circle no more, right?
Hey, the fact you came, we ain't never talked about it, and we continue to do the same thing. Like, that energy, 2025 is done. I appreciate y'all.
Watch this. I'm gonna add a little bit more to you. I had watch this. Mark the truth. I met and I'm not no voodoo guy. I met all my grandbabies in my dreams before my daughter knew she was pregnant. You hear me?
Energy.
Watch this. Anybody, watch this. Y'all got me on video.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty boy. Behind the scenes, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm an old man right now. A tooth got loose. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
right.
PeeWee.
So let them Instagrams laugh at Damon Dash and not know what's going on.
Hey, because he's been trying to tell you the truth.
Right. What you think gonna happen? You think a 9-year-old is gonna? Hey, I got one before we go. Let's go hip hop. Let's go hip hop.
Let's go all the way hip hop.
Roxanne Shante. The reason why she didn't whoop hip hop in the ass is because there was some, and I'm not talking about bad against lady, but y'all asked me this. Somebody asked me this. Who talked the most shit? A young teenage girl or a grown man?
A young teenage girl.
Wait, a young black teenage girl.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
That's why they try to put them to the side, because they so voiced in I mean, if I didn't have a woman with that energy, then I'd be running ragged like Al Pacino, like you said. Yeah, I'd be.
Well, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Don't it take a man and a woman?
Amen.
Mm-hmm. So if a man gotta run it without dissing nobody, can you see why Roxanne Shante will go be a doctor instead of the major rapper guy?
Right.
Right. She didn't diss them. They didn't diss her. But do you see what happened?
Yeah.
Right. Free your mind. Your ass gonna follow.
Yeah, free your mind. Get that education.
PeeWee.
Oh, you love you, man.
Nah,
Thank you for blessing us on the MIDI Lab Show. L, what you got to say, L?
I mean, all I gotta really say, man, and this has been a pleasure, and you know, each show that we've done, it just keeps getting better and better. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps growing. PeeWee, you actually brought some game to the table. You know,
I admire y'all, man. And I'll be back anytime, man.
Yeah, you know,
keep me abreast of what's going on, and even if I ain't on the show, y'all gonna see me in the chat.
Yeah,
right
I
now,
love that too.
George Clinton. I'm like, it's George Clinton. Thank you for
we
all
want
the gems, man.
Yeah, we want to have you on.
PeeWee.
We want to have you on there a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here, bro. And at the same time, like I'm saying, I'll some of my friends is real friends, and some of my friends is jokes. I'm gonna hook y'all up with my real friends, and some of them jokes gonna be on there, and we gonna see how they show up, because for real happens. And just like that, when my sister said it was the dark glasses. No, it wasn't the dark glasses. Yeah, I'm gonna join y'all on the truth on here. And we've been I got to the end of that 1738. Somebody gonna see that. Somebody gonna see that in the chat. Right. It might be my grandson.
Yes, sir.
We good, y'all.
He gonna learn right.
I appreciate everybody that stuck through the show, man. We went almost 3 hours on here. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes. The longest show.
That's a hard one to cut off, L.
And you know what's crazy is like this is the last for the season 1. This caps it off. You know what I'm saying? Extra. He didn't want to be disrespectful, or Mike Genius didn't want to be disrespectful. They just had prior engagements that they had to attend to. They didn't want to interrupt and be like, "Hey, I got to get off here." You know what I'm saying?
Shout out fathers.
Yeah, they had to do their things as husbands and fathers. And, you know what I'm saying? Because we family men. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody had to go pee. And that's my day too. Yeah, don't get offended if I gotta go pee.
That too. You know what I'm saying? That too. You know what I'm saying? That too. So
it's all good life, y'all. I love this.
L, you a blessing, man. Thank you for bringing me in. Thank you for having me, man. I wouldn't be it without you and Cuzzo, man.
That, bro. I want everybody to understand that what we are doing, we're building a community for musicians, you know what I'm saying, artists, creatives. This is your time to shine. This is your moment to be able to have a voice and have an opinion and talk about this culture that we love so much, that is music. We love music. We all came together through music. We love music. So, it's just one of them things that, we wanted to create a platform. I feel like on YouTube, there really isn't that. It's just a lot of people just talking at the public.
Reactions.
You know what I'm saying? So it's almost, they react. So it's more like this is a platform where everybody can, people can come on and be themselves and talk their history and talk their music and just love life. Absolutely.
2025.
Now, I want to add to what you're saying.
MIDI Lab.
Yeah, I want to add to what you're saying right now, man, because I'm telling on my age right now, I'm older than MIDI. So watch this. If you see this show and you can rewind it, and the reason why I didn't want to be a rapper, no diss to rappers, how about I was a drummer in a math rock group? And I want y'all to check out. This ain't no shameless plug. This is just what's coming out of the sky right now. Look for Will Z Villain, a project me and one of my homeboys did a long time ago. Total math rock.
I shall.
Yes, sir.
Theater, music, not a music hustle, art. Go for the art. You're speaking to life. Go to the hustle. Yeah, be ready to hustle in jail, bro. Because you're not doing the real thing. If you're doing it for the hustle, if you're doing it for the hustle, look what you're doing to yourself. Look what you just said to yourself. If you said to yourself, I'm doing it for the hustle, you hoeing right now. Yeah, you're hoeing right now. And anybody who say, you ain't doing it for the money, and they mad at you, they let me tell you what they doing, because I do come from here. You're disrespecting their hoeing. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
I'm sorry, I'm doing it better, man.
Yeah, you gonna get diddled.
Yeah,
you gonna get diddled.
Watch this. Because how my mind works, somebody say, I'm sorry I did it better than you. Nah.
That's the humble response.
If you being sarcastic, yes.
But really,
I'm sorry I'm doing it better than you, because two people in the same game, there is no better. There's what's up, homeboy? It ain't no I did it better than you. I did it better than you,
nigga.
Right.
Love.
I'm about to reach all the way back to Arkansas and Mississippi. Slap somebody.
Come on now.
To you, OG. What the hell they talk? I'm from Arkansas. I'm about to reach back to Little Rock.
My mama from Waldo.
I'm about to reach back to Riceville, to Hope.
There you go.
And slap the shit.
Yeah.
Watch out, Will Smith.
And some people in Louisiana don't even know what Bayou Chico is. Or Bill Black.
Louisiana, I'm about to reach back to Bossier City on their head.
Hey, Swamps.
I'm about to reach back to Shreveport on their head.
Yeah, Shreveport is Richmond. Shreveport is Richmond in Louisiana. Now watch this. I'm gonna tell you what. Go to Shreveport. Take a ride to California. Go to North and see the last remnants of, because it's just gentrification happening out here.
PeeWee, you gonna get these niggas killed?
No, we not. How old am I, man?
No, tell these.
I was 1 year old in this thing. I was 1 year old in this thing.
I live out in Cali. Well, I went to Shreveport. I was like, holy shit, these niggas just like Richmond niggas out here, boy. It was like, and they had river with gambling. That's the only thing that was different. Yeah, river with gambling.
The only difference between Richmond and Shreveport is it your granny? Or is it your auntie?
Damn.
Or is it your sister? Or is it your brother?
Right.
That shit is
right.
Hey, that shit is
and if you go look at North, what I'm really saying, and we're going to touch on this later, if you get to North and you know what this California gentrification is, the North I know, them houses look like Shreveport houses. Them houses look like Monroe houses. Them houses look like Ville Platte houses. But at the same time, Parchester Village don't look like none of them. Parchester Village is a flat roof.
Yeah, we flat roofs. Yeah.
Hey, is it a similarity? Is it a similarity to Compton?
No.
Yes.
Like I'm just saying in the overall gist of like black.
But wait a minute. No.
Compton, I'm gonna tell you what Compton is. Compton is Southside Richmond.
Damn. You can ride your
PeeWee,
bicycle anywhere.
And I mean, in the 80s, when I lived in
the 80s,
when I lived in Parchester Village in the 80s, a lot of people took pride in they front yards. You know what I'm saying? They mow their lawns.
That's the whole Richmond.
Yeah. So, I know that Compton is kind of the same kind of idealism. Like, it's the hood, and they cut their lawns, they landscape.
Compton is and not to cut you off, bro, but to agree with you, Compton and Southside Richmond is how we talk gentrification now, how it's happening.
Yeah.
Compton and Southside Richmond is like Bizarro World, Opposite Day. Compton and Southside Richmond is when the black folks moved to them white folks areas, and them white folks moved out because we came.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's go. We'll take it.
Yeah. Them niggas came out of North. Them niggas came out of Parchester Village. Oh, wait a minute. Them niggas is out of Watts. Oh,
they should have never gave these niggas money.
Yeah, that's what they said.
We don't trust them. No
Remember that movie? What's that movie? It's called Us.
Oh, The Dark Place.
Ain't that movie called Us? No, I ain't talking about. You talking about The Dark Place? Dark Place is Get Out. That's Sonoma.
Right.
Sonoma is Dark Place. Southside Richmond and Compton is the movie Us.
What's with y'all, man? Oh, Jay, PeeWee, I love you, man. I'm about to get on out of here. This is my anniversary.
I'm getting out of here too, man.
Congratulations,
man. Get off my phone, man. Get off my phone. Holla at me next time.
we promote black love around here. We promote black love. Hey, congratulations to my brother, 18 Rabbit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate everybody that has been in the chat. I appreciate everybody that we appreciate.
Yes,
everybody that has been watching. This has
been appreciate everybody who couldn't just jump on real quick and have to catch up, because I've never been on StreamYard before. Yeah, y'all, it's y'all floor. It's y'all floor, man.
Hey, no, we've been on this for 3 hours. This is because we're not getting back on here until the middle of January. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying?
Holla at me.
This is a 3-hour show pretty much. So
holla at me tomorrow, and we didn't even get to about maybe the first question.
I'm not. I'll be asking.
And we done went.
I'll be asking one question.
We got
one question.
Yeah.
I had like 7, 8 other questions.
Imagine the Jim's 25 hold.
Somebody organized. We organized it. We about to create a whole little movement here. This is gonna be a whole movement. Like, you know,
well,
what
I'm gonna tell y'all,
we're gonna look back, because you know what? Anybody that's on that is watching right now, there's still people watching. Go ahead and go to the YouTube. Please click that subscribe button. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got our watch hours. We doing what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We got PeeWee on the show. OG PeeWee. Great conversation. I'm glad that I was able to be a part of this tonight. You know what I'm saying? We had somebody in the chat, Perfect Timing Podcast. Salute, man. Shout out to Perfect Timing Podcast. Thank you for watching us tonight.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks to everybody that watched tonight. And you know what? OG PeeWee, I appreciate you getting on. I appreciate you.
I appreciate the invite, man.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? You're more than welcome to get on the platform anytime.
Call me anytime. I'm gonna join in anytime.
8:30.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, with a Thursday 8:30. Let me tell you what I'm hearing. The Thursday 8:30 is when I can tap in, but I'm gonna be watching y'all at random because I like this platform, man.
Thank you. We'll be back.
Yeah.
We coming back. Hey, 18. What we say? We said we're coming back. What? The second week of January.
Yeah, mid-January.
I think the second. Let me look on my calendar real quick. So yeah, we
At
gonna
the
be
same
back.
time, everybody that's on here right now, we got a link. Everybody on here, man, y'all call me anytime, man.
That sounds dope. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, I want to thank everybody for getting on and being here. There's still people that are watching this, and I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? And stay tuned. We got the MIDI Lab sessions where it's behind the scenes, where we're actually in the studio remotely. We're working on music on our VSTs.
Can't wait.
We're making music. 18 gonna get on the microphone. He gonna record. He gonna do some songs. We got Xtra. He's gonna be doing some songs. Hopefully I can grab my brother Shell Mack. He can get on some songs. And you know, who knows? You know, I might put a few dollars up. You know what I'm saying? Grab someone like, you know, LaRussell. I really appreciate what
LaRussell's doing his thing.
Yeah,
that's positivity. I love that shit, man.
So, you know, just stay
tuned.
tuned.
LaRussell is hip hop. Yeah. And so much so, LaRussell is so much so hip hop. What I know from my age, it ain't about the shine. It ain't about the money. Of course, that would happen. It ain't about the clout.
Nope.
It's really about what can I tell? And y'all see me now. My white beard. What the hell can I tell my grandson and his big sisters and his little brother about how we even eat lunch around each other, not for each other, but around each other? That's hip hop. Hip hop ain't how much you sold. Hip hop ain't
how much you killed.
I got the best beat. No, hip hop is family.
Yeah.
And I've seen some. And it was, Drake against Kendrick. And Kendrick said what he said.
Don't tell no lie about me.
No, watch this. Watch this. Yeah, you just said it. You just said it. But what's going to happen? Yeah, you understand. But what happens between them fans is they pick a side. And then the salesmen pick a side on what to sell to each side. And that's how divide and conquer works.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, let's not split the culture. Let's put the culture together, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Like love.
MIDI Lab Show.
We about to wrap this up. I love y'all, man. This has been a great conversation. Great evening. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back in a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I you know what I'm saying? I mean, I talk to my brothers offline, but you know, I'm just gonna say it on the air. I want everybody to have a blessed holiday. You know what I'm saying? Have a blessed New Year's.
Likewise.
You know what I'm saying? Have your family close to
you. All good.
Kiss all them grandkids.
Give all your kids and your grandkids. Just you. This is what my father gave. He laced us up. He'll give me and my brothers $100 each on New Year's Eve, so that could carry over into the new year. Yeah, he took his money back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I got one for you on that one, bro.
Black. Yes.
I got a North Richmond. I got a Parchester story, and I got a North Richmond story. My North Richmond granddaddy, my dad's dad, got 11 kids.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now here is the grandkids. I'm one of the grandkids.
Yeah.
My granddaddy sent us to the store with $1. And all the grandbabies got to figure out, do we buy a Rolo and a cupcake and a soda? We all split it.
Let's go.
Right.
Let's put it
So
all
we
together
had to
and get a
assign
video game.
Yes. So this is before hip hop. This is in the Warriors movie time.
Yeah, right.
Right. So these younger people, we're gonna regurgitate that later, y'all, on another show. And I'm gonna do it on purpose with no pre-planned answers. For real, man. This is what we need to pass to these kids that think they supposed to be Instagram models. Hey man, what's a BBL?
Off.
Yeah. Hey, what Tech G say? So sophisticated. Didn't he say that?
Hey.
But then somebody gonna say, oh, you being preachy. And I heard somebody say, hey man, Kendrick make protest music and don't even recognize why he say they not like us. And I'm not bigging up Kendrick when I say that. And I'm not diminishing Drake.
Right.
When come on, man. What's his name?
Facts is facts. Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
I'm from the
he
hood.
making slave music. He trying to save the slaves. Like, yeah.
Watch this.
Uh-huh.
On some real people talk. On some real people talk. Kendrick ain't trying to save the slaves. Kendrick ain't trying to save the slaves. Kendrick is talking some real man-to-man shit.
No. I feel like, in all honesty, it like just an entendre approach, like save the slaves. Like, if we gonna be ignorant and kill each other and listen to what they gotta say, if we called slaves, nigga, then hell yeah, save the slaves. And you don't gotta kill your brother. You don't gotta do this. You don't gotta rap about guns and drugs and tell your story. Like when we was over there at the damn.
Tell me this. Meet me here, and I'm cutting you off, and I know I'm cutting you off. Watch this. Half of my mom's family came to California. Half of her family went to Chicago. So it was 2010. I spent all of my summers since the 70s in Chicago. South Side, 112th Street in Stewart, 2 blocks from Finger High. Man, I got cousins in the Ida B. Wells. I got cousins in the Henry Horners. The fucking Cabrini Greens are famous on TV. Watch this, because I almost said something that would have been offensive, and I'm going to explain that.
Please offend.
I'm not trying to offend.
We know that.
But watch this. Cabrini Green. Good times anytime you need a payment is real. Close to downtown.
Ain't you happy we got them?
Good times. That was everybody's story. They not fucking with the Henry Horners as far as who's hungry. And this is pre-hip hop.
Yeah, that's all Michael.
Candyman music. Yeah, come on now.
Michael Jr.
Somebody did. Right. Watch this. You ever seen Sweet Daddy? You ever seen Sweet Daddy on Good Times? Sweet Daddy wasn't no gangbanger. Sweet Daddy was that nigga from the South up there. Loaning motherfuckers money to do their thing. This is before hip hop. So I'm put it like this. Them projects in Chicago getting tore down is the same thing as Fillmore got Starbucks.
Thanks.
Gentrification.
Yes. And I see this as an old man with grandbabies when the same thing was happening to us, my age, in the 70s. Why you think guys my age would even want to emulate Superfly or Nino Brown or what's his name? JD's Revenge. Or what's his name? Yeah. Alfred Goldie. You just said a good one. Look at that movie again.
Hell yeah.
Where did he go at the end of the movie? Because I meant to say Al Pacino and you said Goldie. Ain't that the same thing?
Right. Yeah.
And then what's these kids gonna do? What's a Chief Keef? A Chief Keef is, I'm gonna go out like Pop. But Chief Keef was smarter than that. What happened to King Von? King Von went out like Pac. He went out like Scarface, not Al Pacino. Because Al Pacino's a studio gangster. And motherfuckers don't want to respect Ice Cube. And miss the point. So we're going to own this thing, and I will shut up after this. We're going to tie them ends in. They don't know the difference between Ice Cube and Al Pacino, Chief Keef, Tupac, Suge Knight. Look at the beginning of the movie and the end of the movie, and what they're going to do, because it's partly true. Hey, the government just killed Malcolm X. Well, they did, but let's not have that shit be based on race. Let that shit be based on stand up. How you think hip hop became a major industry when it was called a fad at first?
OG PeeWee, he finna give us some more receipts later on, man. Y'all, hey.
Yeah, I'm finna go to bed, y'all. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here, man.
Hey, one love. Hey, PeeWee, thank you for coming. You know what I'm saying, and being on the MIDI Lab Show is very honorable, and I appreciate you, brother. And you know what, we gonna have you on here again. We gonna be back on here. 18. What was it? Middle of January, right?
Yeah, mid-January. About 2 weeks of January, we're finna come back with season 2.
Yeah, season 2.
We'll come strong. We have OG PeeWee up in here with some receipts. Sean G, Clint, Flint, you know what I'm saying?
Clint Flint, that's the homeboy.
Clint Black. We're gonna have
Clint Black, yeah.
Yeah. Paco. We're gonna have Paco up in here. MC Doe. We're gonna have some,
man, you talking about family?
Yeah, we got some receipts up in here. We gonna have some receipts.
Yeah, we building, and it's just gonna go up, and we're gonna have a hell of a time next year, especially next year. And you know, so I appreciate you being on the show.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Hell yeah.
the flashing lights, we lost in the sound. Got the lights down low, music filling the air. Feel the vibe slow, let go, you care. Girl, you know the night is young, let's make it hot. Show me how you work it with a get it out. Just let your body move. Get the lights down low, music feeling the air. Beat the vibe slow, let go, you care. Girl, you know the nights young, let's make it hot. Show me how you work, baby, get all you got. Let's dance to the rhythm, let's bring the beat.